We on?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we live. Peace, world. We want to welcome y'all back. There we go. Well, Cap, go ahead, man. Cap, I know you had some things you wanted to say, man. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you start it off.
Bros on me. Timbo.
I'm gonna let you start. Go ahead, Cap.
Oh man, not today, man. Not again, man. I done pulled all the way over for this one, man.
Yo, Mel, tell him we can hear him, man. We can hear him.
Yeah, I can hear him. I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear.
No, Timbo froze, but check this out. Let me go and get this cracking and started, man. First and foremost out there, shout out to all the listeners, man, everybody that tapped in. If you're tapped in and you tune in right now, we need you to have some knowledgeable, common fucking sense of this conversation, bro. This ain't a battle. This ain't about the East against the West. This ain't about no gang banging shit. It's about fucking history and knowledge, man. And I'm trying to give you dumb jackass young niggas, East and West Coast, who got the shit misscrutinized. So I'm gonna start off by saying I want to say shout out to my neighborhood, man. Shout out to the mighty WNGs, man. Shout out to the projects, man. Straight up. Feel me? Shout out to all the real ones across the world, man. No matter what state you in, if you real, you solid. Shout out to all the real ones, man. Now let's get this shit cracking. First thing I'm address, I want to go back to my original interview with Timbo, Sound Minds, and talking about myself and expressing some of the things in the city when I spoke on this UBN history. So this is what the topic is about tonight. We're talking about UBN history. Where did it origin from? Where did it start from? And I'm going to give you the origin history of this UBN shit, man. First and foremost, for the record, I want all you dummies out there to hear me clearly. Nigga, I'm an uncut original general, retired bounty hunter. I'm going to say it again. I'm an uncut original general, retired bounty hunter. I'm not a hunter. I'm not from the new wave era, nigga. I'm a bounty hunter. Second generation, niggas. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm telling you niggas right now, I don't want to hear that bullshit that you misconfused. Nigga, I'm not no UBN. I'm not no BL. I'm uncut. Strictly. Been that way all my life, nigga. And gonna stay that way. So we're gonna kick this off like this. First and foremost, when I started off my segment in the interview, then I went back to say I was implicating the 60s, the road to 60s. The road to 60s is a particular prominent Crip group that's in Los Angeles, man, that has a lot of clout and a lot of spark in the streets of LA. There's no doubt about that. My statement was, when it came down to the early 70s, the 80s, the Rolling 60s, the way the social media try to portray it and hype it up, I said, bro, the Rolling 60s was not. I'm gonna say it again clearly. The Rolling 60s was not the most threatening Crip gang in Los Angeles, bro. I said it was them Hoovers, East Coasters, them A-Trade gangsters, the 40s, the Harlems, and the Rolling 60s came along because they had to build up numbers first. Them Hoovers on the west side and the east side Crips, bro, they build their numbers up faster than any Crip sets, bro, when this shit established. So this is what I said, homeboy. So niggas need to start listening to me clearly when I speak. I know I talk fast, and sometimes I say certain things, like when I said in my interview about the LaRucans. I meant to say the Latin Kings in New York, not the LaRucans, not the Chicago chapter. I was talking about New York. And you niggas know what I was talking about, who was involved in them 80s, you know what I'm saying, me, and know what the get down was when them Latin Kings was getting down. So stop playing stupid, niggas. Understand facts, history, you dumb dodos. You feel me? So yeah, and me and my nigga right here, man, Mr. Mel Kross, OG himself, we ain't got no qualm, no problem, you stupid idiots. This is West Coast, East Coast. This is NY, nigga. Watts. Feel me? We connected. We trying to tell you stupid idiots what it really is, bro, so y'all understand history. And at the same token, I'm not getting on here to glorify no fucking gang banging, period. I did that, been there, done it with the best of the best.
Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button while y'all coming in. Pardon me, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
Man. Push that like button while you're at it too, man. So I'm coming here sharing you this. And so vice versa, during that era of the Crips I just named off, man, the Grape Streets, the PJs, all these niggas was volatile. These was volatile Crip sets, bro. So while the other Crip sets was emerging, these was the most threatened sets. When it came to the Bloods, the most threatened, dominant sets of the Bloods in that era was them fucking notorious bounty hunters. Them East Side, West Side Pirus, them West Side Brim, 6 Deuce, 5 Deuce, 5-9, them villains, the Bishops, 9 Deuce Bishops, Pueblo Bishops, the Jungles, nigga, the city. You feel me? Bro, these was threatened Damus, bro, because we were the only Damu gangs who would stand the Crip era at that time, bro. So we had to really come correct. This is why I said, man, in order to be a damo in that era, homeboy, see, you cats take this shit and y'all glorify it from a fashion perspective. And we took the shit, bro. It was a sincere culture. We live, we die for this shit. You couldn't come in no motherfucking neighborhood with the wrong color zone. And that's how stupid, dumb it sound, because it was dumb. But that's what we believed in. And we was smashing about that shit, homeboy. Both sides didn't play no games, man. So you niggas need to understand the history. Stop trying to take my words, switch my words around, misconstrue what I'm saying. Have an understanding. If you don't understand, close your mouth. Shut the fuck up and just close your mouth.
Now look, Nino, let me ask you something. Now check it. Do you think, right, it could make a difference for a guy like Mel to come out west, right, and tap in with guys like yourself, some other guys, right? Hold on. Let me make my point. With people such as yourself to build a new relationship, so we could build a new bridge with a totally new understanding of each other. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
What you think? What you think? Do you think that can help?
I mean, listen, man, it has to happen. It ain't the fact that it can help. It has to happen, because if it happened, what we're doing is we leading by example. And when we lead by example, the youngest start to lead by example. That's how this shit go, bro. It's protocol. See, niggas didn't forgot the protocol, and that's why this East-West shit is out of hand. Them young niggas down there don't understand protocol because it wasn't taught to them. I got young niggas right here on the West don't understand the protocol because it wasn't taught to them niggas. They just took the baton that was passed down to them from us as OGs, as the second and third generations, and they took the shit and they ran with it in their own perspective. The same way New York niggas is doing. It ain't no different in Cali, bro. I don't sugarcoat my shit, and I don't play sides. Even some of my own little homies in my own neighborhood. Niggas is carnation. Them niggas ain't no real niggas from the Nixon. Them niggas is walk-on, put-ons, internet niggas. The niggas is from the project, or poor breed raised in the projects. And they know who they are. So all the new booty niggas is in our hood, that's why it's called the new Nickerson. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga, I'm from WNG. William Nickerson Gardens. And any other OG real niggas that's from the Nickerson gonna tell you the same thing, man. We don't bang no lines. We don't claim no lines, bro. We from the projects. It was a time, nigga, in my hood, if you didn't have a name, and you wasn't solid, and you wasn't with the real business, you didn't even come off your porch. So I can name right now my own neighbor is grown and out here trying to claim that shit like they the shit. You wasn't with the shit with the bullshit. You was at the house, you was on the porch, and now you want to talk like you an OG. You got ranked, you on the internet recruiting niggas like you somebody. I just don't say nothing, homie. I kick back because that ain't my era. If I was still in these streets, trust and believe, nigga, it'd be a lot of shit wouldn't be going down like it's going down, bro. If me and a few other G's was out of retirement and we was in these streets, nigga, my neighborhood wouldn't be, bro, the shit is just raggedy altogether, period. All everywhere, bro. Ain't no such thing as your hood better than this hood. It's raggedy. And what gets, and so just clarification from the East and the West, man. What gets a lot of real Damus like myself, upset about the East Coast thing is a lot of cats down there that took the situation as far as the Damu culture, ran with it. They put their own tags to it, but then they don't want to accept the real history behind it so they can correct themselves. Prime example. I don't know who you is, young punk ass nigga. I'm finna address you real quick and get you out my mouth because you ain't gonna get no troll credit off me, bitch. But Cream Team, I'ma say it green. Cream Team, the nigga out of New York, wherever you at, little bum ass nigga, you said fuck bounty hunters. You're gonna own to that, nigga. I'm not gonna tell you nothing over the internet. I'm finna whoop. I don't bark, but you did a lot of barking, young nigga, and steady listen to my interview. You try to get other people involved and try to get people to agree with you to start that bullshit. Bro, this ain't the East Coast and the West Coast war, nigga. That Pocket Biggie shit is over with, motherfucker. This ain't the East Coast and the West Coast gangbanging war, you dumb fucking idiot. This is two generals talking with clarification to give history about this goddamn culture. So if you dumb niggas out there choose to continue your path of gang members, at least know the fucking culture. This is what this is about. So Cream Team, nigga, I need that fade. And I heard you was a young little bitty nigga. So what I'm gonna do is line you up. Cause you can't fuck with these hands, you punk ass, bum ass nigga. You bum. And you got to talking that crazy shit to me, nigga. I said I came to New Jersey, New York, everywhere I touched down on that East Coast. Any young niggas that I fuck with right now today, my young niggas eat and get money. I taught niggas how to get money, just like I said. I didn't say I taught the whole New York niggas how to get money. It's plenty of niggas in New York been getting money, real money. And just for the record, you hoe-ass niggas, I've been coming to New York, nigga, since the fucking 80s, nigga. Since 1986. Pussies, since the 80s. I've been through that since the 90s, nigga, when I was with Death Row for 5 years, nigga. And then the millennium of the 2000s. So know your history. If you're going to talk that shit, boy, you better get on some phones and you better do some homework on Big Nino Cappuccino. You better find out who you talking to or talking about before you open your mouth. Because I'm not one of these winny ass niggas. My name ain't Whack. I'm not no nigga on here bluffing and woofing, trolling, none of that. But I just had to address that, man, from the negative perspective, homie. I fuck your young ass up, boy. I would beat you. I would beat all
now
the
look,
crazy.
look, check it out.
Oh, hold on, Timbo. Hold on, my nigga. If you got real dreads in your head, nigga, I would beat all the dog shit out your young punk ass bitch. Go on your page, because I went on your page and left comments personally, and you looked at the comments while you was whooping, and you didn't even address and say nothing back. So I'm through with it. I don't have nothing to say. Any of my real New York niggas, they gonna tap in with me. Any of my, you know, my real damus down there that fucks with Big Cap, they'll tap in, nigga, and holler at me. You, nigga, somebody gonna holler at you, you pussy, you young bitch. Now I'm gonna continue my path with this positive shit, man, and talk to the youngers out there and the OGs and the folks who want to talk about change and talk about this culture of what we gonna do when we come off this COVID bullshit, my nigga. Because this is what it's really about. It ain't about who the baddest gang. I can give a fuck, nigga. I've been there, done it already when it was really getting down. This shit ain't nothing, man. You niggas ain't got no threats. You niggas ain't got no life-threatening situations. Live a life.
Right now, what we look, you know, what we want to do is look, man. We're not here to promote no beef amongst brothers. We trying to really put some water on the situation and give each other understanding. You know what I mean? Now, what I'm gonna do is when we towards the end when we finish, I'm gonna reach out to Scheme and we'll get him on and maybe y'all could have a discussion. You know what I mean? Just show that we got to lead. You talking about leading by example? Well, this is the perfect situation where you could lead by example. You understand? And just give them an understanding, and y'all could come to an understanding on the issue and move on. This would be the perfect opportunity for you to grab the bull by the horns. You know what I mean?
Well, at this point in time, man, while you mediating, it's the best time to better do it because that young nigga ran his mouth a little too much, boy. All right.
Well, we'll bring Scheme on towards the end, and y'all air that out, man, and move on, man. Just so you saying now you talking about leading by example. Now this is the perfect situation because there's a lot of eyes on us right now, and y'all guys you guys might not be seeing eye to eye, but just the perfect time to show that example. You know what I mean? Yeah. We got to walk it, not just talk it. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man.
I know he upset you, but
I'm gonna holler at Scheme and set that up, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know Scheme and all that. You know what I mean? I know him. I set that up.
Now, Mel, go ahead. Mel, go ahead. You know, you got something else you want to add before we go to the next question?
Yeah, moving right along, man, because again, this cat addressed this shit, so this is why I'm addressing these questions back because he spoke on so much shit out of line. So listen, bro, we're gonna talk about the check-ins, both coasts, bi-coastal, and the dirty South. They ain't exempt neither. South of Miami ain't nothing exempt, bro. Let me explain this check-in shit to cats, man. Let me break the history of check-in so niggas will really understand what this shit means. Y'all got it miscrutinized, man. Y'all got the shit all fucked up again. Checking in don't mean you're a pussy. Checking in don't mean you're a punk. If you're going to a coast to get down and handle business with somebody, man, and you're not from that coast, bro, it's only reasonable and it's only
all right, well, he'll come back, man. Now, Mel, what you think, Mel? Now, do you think say you take a trip to LA and link up with somebody like Nino and start bridging some of the gaps and you know what I mean, working towards some positive type of shit? Do you think that can have an impact because people to see that you doing it? So okay, well, Mel cool with him, so maybe this could be something that you know, just another case of leading by example. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
my
shit. You know, my shit went out. I didn't hear y'all.
basically, man, it's been homies coming out there, from different families, you know what I'm saying, going to holler at, the people that they've been hearing history about and that they've been learning about, who they've been, blindly representing, you know what I'm saying, subliminally in the aspect, and they done bridged them gaps and everything like that. But nobody bridged the gap on the aspect to where we're talking about, you know what I'm saying, to where it will be inspiring for others because it will be more eyes on it. That it won't be, behind the scenes or nothing like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because like how right now, we're doing it right now. You know what I'm saying? Just like he said, a lot of people thought, it was some issues or whatever the case may be. Issues about what? You know what I'm saying? That's a motherfucker.
Timbo,
That's a
sound
motherfucking
went out,
gangster
man. I
like
can't
I'm a
hear
gangster.
y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
You can't hear us? You can't hear us, Cap?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mel.
Yeah,
Finish your
saying,
point, man.
like I was saying, like people was, probably thinking like, me and him had some type of issues. He's a gangster, I'm a gangster, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, a real man stand for something. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people be running out here talking about, you know what I'm saying, respect is earned, you know what I'm saying, or whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? I don't live through life, you know what I'm saying, running around trying to get another motherfucker who I don't give a fuck about to respect me. You know what I'm saying? Because the minute you out of pocket, motherfucker, you gonna get handled the way you supposed to get handled, bottom line. So I don't really give a fuck about that. But however, I feel that disrespect is earned. So, and basically what I mean by that is that, I don't live through life trying to get people respect. You know what I'm saying? So, but however, I would never disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? And I will always honor your views. And we could always disagree and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a certain thing that I believe in where you could earn my disrespect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's
Right.
a big, and that's a big difference. That's also what I think Big Bro was talking about also when he was talking about earlier, you know what I'm saying, a little while ago. So that's my perspective on that. You know what I'm saying? I always told you, even before, you know what I'm saying, me and Big Bro, you know what I'm saying, started talking and everything like that. Remember, Tim, I always told you, what? Once everything gets situated, when I want things where I want to, where I said I'm going out there because there's a couple of people that I've been hearing about, that I learned about, that I done linked up through other people when I was in the penitentiary, that I feel like, you know what I'm saying, listen, I'm going out there and this is what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To a real motherfucker like me, you know what I'm saying? That's like a motherfucking Muslim going to motherfucking Mecca. You know what I'm saying? That if this is what you representing, if this is what you saying, what you went through, why not go to the origin? Why
That's
not
respect.
do that?
That's nothing but respect.
Not?
That's honor.
Why
Exactly.
not?
Now, Nino, you was talking about the checking in thing that you wanted to address. Go ahead and elaborate on that.
So what I was saying, man, listen, bro. Checking in means this, man. If you, it's like, all right, for example, when I was sliding up out of here, man, doing them early '80s, dog, doing that rush hour when it was popping. I'm talking about really popping on that snow girl, man. You know what I'm saying? When I was taking them flights, nigga, from town to town, city to city, I knew all kind of cats from different cities. Certain cities I popped in, I didn't know nobody, nigga. Not one nigga. But I was smart enough and sharp enough to know, even with my power, even with my movement, man, even with my gangster, I was still smart enough to know I gotta still respect these niggas down here and stay town and stay turf. So what I did was I linked up with another real nigga like myself who knew how to move shit, and the nigga made a difference. So I tapped in. So now when I move, I call my nigga, tap in with my nigga, and I'm in the town because my nigga got clout and my nigga moved, so I'm good. So that's what the check-in is about. It's about respect and honor. If you're a rap nigga and you coming to Cali, see, first of all, do your history. See, before our shit got all fucked up and got all dismantled without the unification, niggas couldn't move in our town, bro, hip-hop wise. You couldn't come to the town without tapping in, bro. Trust and believe that shit. And I'm not woofing, I'm telling you fucking facts. And any nigga in the history of hip-hop know, Cali niggas just moved differently and they didn't give a fuck. You can be with a nigga who has some clout from Cali. Them niggas will still rob you and get you. It all depends on who the nigga is and the circumstances. So now that our shit is not in that aspect, it's bust wide open. You don't have certain OGs that's in place and in pocket no more. where we sit back and we have these congregations, and we meet up and we talking and we unify in the West so that we deal with problems and we deal with situations on hand if there's one. Like the 6ix9ine Tekashi shit. We would have nipped that shit in the bud 5-10 years ago, bro. It would have never happened on the West Coast. The nigga would have never made it out the airport. So because our shit is not unified like it used to be, bro, and that's every coast. New York, Chicago, ain't no coast different. Every coast is no motherfucking unity. Nigga can get on here and bark, oh, my homies, I'm a killer, I got hitters. Nigga, your hitters and snitch, tell you to send your bitch ass to jail too, nigga. Them ain't no goddamn hitters. Feel me? Because hitters don't talk, nigga. They don't get on the internet talking about they gonna shoot a nigga in the eyeball and call me if you need a shooter. That ain't what hitters do, nigga. So checking in, bro, it's just a form of respect, no matter who you are. That's anybody. It could be an NBA player. A nigga going to another town, he gonna call one of his NBA partners. Hey man, I'm coming to town. I'm coming to your town, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your town. You know, I want a night out. You feel me? So it's about respect. Y'all just take shit and reword it and run with it, my nigga. So in hip hop, you have to pay the homage of respect and tap in when you going by coastal to coastal, my nigga. I don't care who you is in hip hop. That's just the way it is. So same thing when it comes down to this gangster shit, bro. If you're gonna go to another coast and you about to go to this coast, especially if you're going so, because the young nigga spoke on, oh yo, ain't no niggas from Cali coming to New York, yada da da da, and sell no dope, no niggas from Cali. I hate to bust your bubble, dumb nigga. It's been done already, plenty of times. It's still been done right now today. And that's every coast. Niggas from New York go to Cali and get money. Fuck you talking about? See, you in your feelings because you're not understanding this shit that we trying to put down here and what we talking about as far as the actual factual beings of history. You wasn't even around, homie. Whoever this cream nigga is, you wasn't even around. Period.
Now, Mel,
so
do you go ahead, look, I don't mean to cut you on. Now, Mel, were you aware of the guy named Peabody from Denver Lanes, who was the originator of the UBN on the West in the 80s?
Absolutely, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute and respect to him. Absolutely.
Let me elaborate on that since you brought it up, because this was our whole topic in the first place. So I'm gonna say it again, man. We going back to 1982. I'm gonna take y'all back in history, man. We're gonna rewind this shit. 1982. Los Angeles been an uprising, man, a gang activity. I'm talking about murders after murders. I'm talking about killings after killings, man. The Crips was in an uprising of recruit and numbers. The Damus were just merging from the early and the late 70s as far as our uprising in numbers. The biggest numbers when it came to Damus was our projects, because we had projects. It's 1,166 housing units in the Nixon Garden, bro. So do the head count. Feel me? At one point, we was up to 10,000 bounty hunters. Feel me? That's not even counting our homegirls. And this was according to OSSJ, man. So I'm saying to you is, it was about numbers. The Pirus, same thing. They was thick in numbers because you had East Side, Ludus Park Pirus, and West Side Pirus, Fruittown Pirus. So they was thick in numbers. When it came to the West Side Brims, same thing. They was
Hold on a second, Nino. Hold that thought, big bro. Hold that thought. Yo, please, man, please. Y'all can help us get them likes up, man. We got 81 likes, so we got almost 400 people in the building. Let's help us get them likes up, man. Let's get them likes up over 100 before we keep on going.
Motherfucking likes up, man.
Yeah, y'all make sure, you know me. We want to get y'all this history, man. But y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button, man, and showing us that support, please, if you don't mind.
That's right, man.
We're gonna hold it up a second, man. Get them likes up, please.
Push that like button, man. So where we going? We in the county jail, 1982. 1982. I'm slammed down, homie. I got attempted murder. I got two counts of ADWs. I'm down for a high profile publicity case. I got 32 crimes. 32 crimes. Bounty hunters and lot boys. Feel me? We tearing shit up. My little homeboy got killed. LB Tony. They slammed us down. They put a worldwide manhunt out on us. You know what I'm saying? They slammed us down. We in the county jail thick. So when the bounty hunters got there, the pill module had about 15 to 20 bloods on it. Peabody was running the car at that time. West side Denver Lane, Peabody, 109th Street. It's Ronald, Ricky, and Ronald, Ricky, and Ralph. Peabody. It's all three of them. They brothers, bro. These niggas got slammed down in the early 70s for hot ones and kidnaps. Niggas was with the business. Me and Peabody used to be like brothers. We was like this, homie. For almost 20 years. We was like this. Real close. So by the time I got, and this from the streets to the county, by the time I got to the county jail, Peabody was talking about the UBN establishment as far as United Blood Nation. So when he ran it by me, he said, "What you think?" I said, "Bro, you know, that sounds good, man, as far as bringing us all together on one umbrella, United Blood Nation. That shit is real. You feel me? We should rock on that level as long as we under these circumstances because we outnumbered." So we came up with a committee in the pill module because at that time, when Bloods was coming in the county jail, we would pass kites to any homies was coming in and through trustees, shoot them to the pill model. So what we were doing, we were protecting and saving our own, bro. Because if he didn't, he'd get sent up to any one of them modules, and they would end up killing one of our homies, fuck one of the homies up, my nigga, rape them, whatever they chose to do. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
Bro, that right there was key in the similarities with how UBN started over here. Now,
if you let me continue, I was getting right to that, my nigga.
No.
Go ahead.
You're not gonna get that. Nah, you get that. You ain't get that.
Go ahead. I was getting to
that. Nah, you ain't get that.
Hold up. You know, don't hold that thought.
Yeah.
You know, hold that thought.
Yeah,
you know,
hold
pick right up where you left off.
Nah,
Yeah, man.
So what I mean by that, I'm talking about the ideology and the spirit. You know what I'm saying? The purpose and the cause for that action to occur in that specific moment in time in their lives. You understand what I'm saying? So now, granted, nobody over here never said the UBN ever started or we the beginning or anything over here when it came to UBN. Everybody already know where the motherhood is at, where it started at and everything in regards to UBN and all that. I'm one of the ones that is aware of Peabody's, you know what I'm saying, and you know, in the history that the brother was just giving. That's a whole fact, you know what I'm saying? And but what I'm talking about is like embodying the spirit, right? So here it is. They was in a situation where they was outnumbered and they was in the Mars, you know what I'm saying? And he just broke down the whole history on how the whole concept and everything started to take form. You know what I'm saying? That process, trusting in that process right there. Right there was the nucleus in the beginning of that right there. You know what I'm saying? The purpose, maybe that's influenced that, was the circumstances. You understand what I'm saying? So now, when you take them same circumstances and you flip it, you know what I'm saying? You take y'all out of it, right? Take the sets and take everything out of it. And then you in a whole nother city, in a whole nother state, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're on Rikers Island, whatever. So now you have these Latin brothers that just out of nowhere just built this machines. They just built this engine. You know what I'm saying? And they controlling Rikers Island. See, like unlike LA, even though, you know what I'm saying, the brothers out there, you know what I'm saying, the African Americans, everything is way overpopulated out there, you know, considering the Latin people and everything like that. Same over here, but you know, they was united and had a little engine going. Like, whereas I'm from the Bronx, where, you know, in New York, it ain't no, in a lot of most parts of New York, there's no racial segregation. There's no ethnic neighborhoods like that. Whereas, you know what I'm saying, we can't go from this neighborhood or we can't cross these lines as if like what y'all did over there. Which I was
it's all mixed up.
There. Right.
Now, Mel, let me cut you off for a second, Mel. Let me say this. Now, Nino, Mel, now y'all both are familiar with George Jackson.
Right.
Now, the Soledad brother. Now, when that happened to George Jackson, this is the California prison system. Now, the situation with George Jackson triggered a riot in Attica, which is one of the biggest riots, one of the most bloodiest riots in history. And why? Yeah. That didn't happen on the East Coast. That happened because that happened to a black man who was a brother, and brothers on the East Coast felt his pain, and they rode on that. So it's always been.
They embody, you know what I'm saying, that energy. They embody that purpose.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They energy that spirit. That's the same thing. That's the same thing dealing with. Let's take the Panthers.
Now, Nino, you shaking your head. Nino, now what you say? What you shaking your head? Disagree?
Timbo.
Because y'all missing the point, man.
Okay, well, all right. Let him finish his point, then we'll let you get back to it.
You made a good point, because the Panthers started you know what I'm saying, in Oakland. And then from there, you know, Bunchy Carter and ended up becoming, you know what I'm saying, a part of that, you know what I'm saying, you know, LA and everything like that. And then it also spread it to Chicago, Philly, New York, and so forth and so on. But nah, I know what Nino's speaking about, and I agree with he's saying in regards to, you know what I'm saying, you know, the real meaning of checking in, because only thing people be doing is just playing word semantics. Oh, because, you know, I'm tough, so don't say checking in because I don't got to check in. But then you saying, yo, I'm going to link with my man when I get to LA. It's the same fucking shit. And that's what the fuck motherfuckers is really talking about. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers got to be listening and thinking with their minds and not their hearts. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because
Understood.
a lot of times when people be having disagreements, or when you be arguing, even when a dude be sitting there arguing with his bro, you don't know, sometimes you could be walking down the block and the motherfucker be outside arguing with his chick and everything like that. And as you walking by, you sitting there laughing because they both saying the same shit, but they just arguing to see who's gonna be loudest and trying to be who right, and not even realize they both saying the same shit. It's like, you know, shit is like stupid, you know what I mean?
Now, Nino, now you was making a point. You was shaking your head in disagreement 2 minutes ago. Now, go ahead, finish your point.
I'm gonna address this and then get back to the history of this UBN, bro, because I wasn't finished. So, like I was saying, man, what you just said about the George Jackson situation, right? What y'all missing? You're missing something though.
Okay.
None of this shit don't happen coincidentally, bro. That ride from Attica and that ride from Oakland didn't happen coincidentally, bro. Feel me? It's a connection in both penitentiaries. Feel me? And during that time, it was conversation being done through them penitentiaries. That when this shit goes down, it's gonna go down simultaneously. So that's why Attica went up as well, because they had comrades in Attica. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't it just happened because of the circumstance. It was a black man. No, it was already going that route because it was a black man, because they were strategizing the plan like that. So any penitentiary, it's like right now today, let's just say, like, if we want to move right now, my nigga, and it was a situation and it was involving homies, then we would shoot them kites penitentiary to penitentiary, dog. On such and such date, we fucking moving. And on that date, all them pins gonna go up, bro. Boom, 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 just like that. Because of the accordance of the organization of it, because it was strategized. So that's all I was saying. I wasn't disagreeing with it. I was just saying y'all left out that point. Now get back to this history, man. Me and Peabody was like brothers. So basically, me and Peabody basically clammed down the module at that time, man. Me and Peabody was structuring the module, basically. You know what I'm saying? And we had homies, real niggas from all over. It wasn't that we was the toughest blood. It's just that me and him had the integrity and intelligence to try to minimize and figure out the situation that we in to save our people. Like I said, when people were coming in fresh off the bus, bro, you 10-1, 20-1. So niggas was targeted. Now, if you was a West Side blood, you had it bad, real bad, because everything that was a zero, there was an O, was neighborhoods, and they was deep. That's when the 60s control and maintain anything that's neighborhood, anything with the zeros, 30s, 40s, anything, 190s. All that. This is where our alliance. This is what's called an alliance. This is where the cliques in LA become alliances. So you got Crips that are allies to one another, which is the neighborhoods. So they fight against the Hoovers and the gangsters. So this is how they built numbers, because in the county jail, they was outnumbered by their enemies. So it's the same thing with the Bloods, alliances. So what we did was we built an alliance, dog. So me being uncut from the start, I wasn't with no constitutional shit.
Now, when you say you being uncut, give the people an understanding what that is for the people that don't know.
I'm not under no paperwork. I ain't under no constitution, no shit, nigga. I am the Constitution. I'm a bounty hunter. And the bounty hunters, we had our own constitution. Straight Nixon Garden. Blood in, blood out. That was our constitution, nigga. It's Nixon Garden. And that's what I believed in. That's what I rock. Period. And that's what any of my homies we rock. Some of my homies, they're cut. But at the end of the day, they still bounty hunters. So my whole thing is, I'm uncut, bro, period. So Peabody was cut. So what he tried to do, he was trying to introduce me to it in agreement because of my power and my influence. I told him I'm not taking that route. So we still remain cool. But in the mix of it, once we merged and we ended up with 2 blood modules, the separation came about because they started recruiting. So the UBN started recruiting. So the UBN core became thicker and deeper. Now, so what I did was I separated and I took all the uncut bloods. So we built another module, 26, 25, 24, 23. Peabody and them had. We had 26, 26, 24. So that module was all uncut bloods. Inglewood families, Barney Hunters, Farus, Denver Lanes, Swans, 2 P's in the B's, Pomona Farus, you name it. It was all uncut. You didn't want to build in that paperwork. You didn't want to strive under the pressure of that. Come to the module. It's uncut, my nigga. So that's the structure I structured. So in the mix of that, again, we build this alliance. So now you got the UBN car, then you got the uncut bloods. It's all kind of bloods. So it's 2 blood modules. After a year merged, 1983 and 83, they moved us up to the 4,000 floor. They moved the Crips and the Bloods because now we're in the 5,000s. I'm talking about niggas, it's like 5,000 inmates, Bloods and Crips gangbangers. So they moved the Crips to 47, 46, moved up to 4,300. So now we're in 6-man, 4-man cells. Got the UBNs on one side on the tier, and all uncut bloods. Then you got BLs coming in from the streets and from the pen. So we separate them. They had them on one line, had them on the tier at the bottom. UBNs, BLs, everything is separated. So with that being said, this is how the UBN structure came about, bro. The same, what I was getting at, the same similarity that happened at Rikers Island with the brothers down there and the nigga Mac coming in with the idea of putting this UBN strength ability together for Rikers Island to give a savior situation for blacks to come together. It just so it could have been blue, it could have been green, it could have been goddamn yellow rag. He just so happened he tapped into the UBN thing. He could have tapped into the bounty hunters. And it could have been bounty hunters all over Rikers Island. It just he happened to tap into the UBN, bro. So my whole thing was the origin. It happened in Los Angeles County Jail amongst me and the nigga Peabody. I chose not to take the Constitution, so I went right. Niggas went left and continued that path, bro. So right now today, you have the structure of UBN based on under Peabody. But Peabody is not even the general at this facted point today. But I'm not gonna get into all that. That's history. It's not social media to know. That's behind the scenes shit. But the bottom line is, I just want all the young cats out there to hear me clearly and hear the history, where this shit was established and where it come from. And yeah, a lot of cats said it didn't establish in LA. So that's why I addressed it. But now y'all know where the history came, where it was birthed, bro. I was sitting at the fucking round table. I was in agreement with it, as long as it was all about united blood nations, meaning all bloods. No matter where you from, all bloods united. I was in agreement with that because of the number factor. And then when you're in war, you have to move based on numbers, nigga. If you know anything about war, especially prison wars, riots, anything, you move based on numbers, man, strategically. And last but not least, you Mr. Cream again, man, don't know fucking Mexicans, and you really was out of line to say some Asians run California prisons. Bro, yeah, you really in your feelings, young nigga. Don't know Asians and no Mexicans run California prisons. Our shit is broke down systematically. You got different cultures, different shit, but our shit is broke down systematically. And bro, when it come to us, we run our shit on a black tip. Don't know motherfucking Asians and no Mexicans run California prisons and smash and thrash us, homeboy. It don't go down like that. I'm sorry, homie. I'm sorry we ain't had the experience that, you know, the island had, you know, or, you know, we ain't had that experience, bro, for us, the racial aspect. We, you know, don't get me wrong. Oh, the Mexicans are go. Oh, them MAs, them F-13s, them motherfucking MMs, they'll go. Because that's the threat. And them motherfuckers will go. And boy, listen, we used to bust them niggas' heads wide open too, but they'll go. But don't get it twisted. They didn't run us. They didn't run no Crips and Bloods in no motherfucking penitentiary, man. That I have to stretch, bro. We wasn't getting down like that. And another thing, when we go to the pen, gangbanging exists. It's exempt. It stops. It's like it's on hold. You still claim your sets and all that, but nigga, it's about blackness. You can't go to the pen and trip on a Gray Street or trip on a PJ or trip on a Harlem or trip on a Hoover or trip on a 60 or a gangster because that's your rival enemy. It ain't gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen because it's rules. It's different rules now. It's about your black skin. It's about us coming together. It's about pro-black because them motherfuckers over there is against us. And when they see we all split apart and we over here with the buffoonery and the fuckery, that's when they set up and plot, boy, and they come because it's about territory. In order to control and maintain and take a yard, you got to move in strength and numbers. It's about fucking territory. And that's how the Mexicans move, bro. Straight up. Period. Hey, another thing, man. I just want to say shout out to my real ones, my real one, Supreme Being, man. Do your homework, man, on me, man. Holler at my young niggas, holler at my niggas, man, and holler at my real G down there, Supreme Team, and ask him about Nino Cappuccino, his comrade, man. Shout out to Supreme Team, man. The Wu-Tang Clan, man. Rock, yeah, man. Red,
No
man.
doubt. Now,
Straight
Mel,
up, man.
now we know there was
New
some
York.
similar.
Yeah.
Now look, we know there was some similarities between the starting of the UBN in LA and the starting of the UBN in New York because both of them was some similar. So Mel, can you give us a rundown, brief, and give Nino a complete understanding of the reason that the UBN was formed on the East Coast?
All right, for one, right? You know, you had different other little things going on, right? All right, so you had the God body thing going, you know, which is now a religion. You know, it's now a recognized religion now. You know what I'm saying? But you had the guards, right? And then you had these borough wars. You know what I'm saying? You had Bronx and Brooklyn going at it. You know what I'm saying? Then it became like an uptown, downtown thing where, all right, Queens and Staten Island go with Brooklyn, and then Bronx would be, Harlem and LES or whatever have you, and things like that. So all that dumb shit was going on. And then besides, the phones was going out, freely, whatever. So, motherfuckers victimize each other for that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know how it is, survival of the fit, only the strong survive. And it didn't even matter. See, one thing about out LA, they always, a lot of them, they mention their neighborhood. They take pride in their neighborhood. Whereas out here, a nigga that's your neighbor, man, a snake you, man. You understand what I'm saying? So, their neighborhood really didn't mean nothing. It's about, you had to be tough. You had to be able to hold it down and be able to have certain privileges, like be able to hold, be able to talk to your family. You know what I'm saying? But you always had killers, you know what I'm saying, known killers, you know what I'm saying, that was locked up, that them motherfuckers like was backing up against, so it was real, you know what I'm saying, real it was real slow with. They knew that they was stepping in some shit that, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers like Tom Cross and everybody who I got my name from and everything, you know what I'm saying, which is a whole nother story within itself, you know what I mean, but so when the UBN everything started out here, it ain't start off at UBN. It started off as, you know what I'm saying, Matt claiming a hood. He was claiming the hood, you know what I'm saying? He was claiming Miller, you know what I'm saying, whatever have you, whatever.
I already know.
Right.
I know that.
Right. He was claiming the hood, and then he got up with somebody else and they was talking, and then he was supposed to be claiming the hood or whatever have you, and then them minds together formed what they formed. So what happened was you had the motherfucker dudes that was running around that was letting they motherfucking nuts hang. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? But it was like, all right, well, we going against them, we going against each other. We got the, you know what I'm saying, Bronx, Brooklyn, everything. We got this wars going on. We dealing with them. Then we got our own issue within our boroughs and in our streets and everything like that. You understand what I'm saying? When we formed, when UBN had started, when it finally came, because, Matt was like, well, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. He introduced that whole thing, whatever KB, made a couple of sets, you know what I'm saying? And said, well, this is what it is. This is UBN. This is what we started. And whenever he, created a set, post been for a certain purpose. And that's what it was. You know what I mean? Some of the many good things that happened out of that is it actually stopped and calmed the borough wars. We was no longer beefing with each other
It took that pressure off. It took that pressure off.
Yeah, it took that away. It took that whole shit away. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm telling you, man, when I touched down in 2000, bro, out there, when I came in 2000, before I came back in 2004, when I came in 2000, I'm talking about all the barrios, bro. I'm talking if I hit Queens, Bronx, Brooklyn, Harlem, Staten Island, I didn't give a fuck what side of the bridge I crossed. It was like the whole motherfucking New York was Damoos. It was like the whole New York was blossoming, bro.
You know where that came from. You know where that came from too. What that come from too is, man, is the influence. You know, the news. You know, the news will break you, will build you to tear you down.
Yeah.
They'll build you up to tear you down.
They did it to us. They did it to us. Hell yeah.
Right. And what I mean by that is that, you know, for those that don't know, is that, you know, back at that time, man, we was all on the papers, man, you know, because not only did you have us fighting, you know, Latin Kings, you had correctional officers that was Latin Kings. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for blood to be going in C95, which is predominantly Latin, you know what I'm saying, or whatever have you, that was like damn. That was like damn near suicide. So you know when you go in. So you know when you go in, you know what I'm saying, you just gonna kamikaze, and then you know what I'm saying, and hope it's making up time, but you're gonna get up out of there. You understand what I'm saying? But we not refusing shit, because I would rather hold my scars or whatever happened to me in glory than to go back to the motherfucking mud, then go back to the mud and look at these motherfuckers and I done punk the fuck out.
That's right. That's right. It's called PC.
That's not going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, it was a lot of things going on. People was making the news. People was holding COs hostage. You know, at that time, right, the Zolom was averaging damn near 1,000 fucking stabbings and shit. You know what I'm saying? There was a whole bunch of shit going on. That's why they stopped the phones going out free. That's why they stopped motherfuckers from wearing jewelry. That's why they stopped motherfuckers from wearing their clothes. In the next couple of years, they're gonna end up shutting that motherfucker down. But they're shutting the bubble houses down. You know what I'm saying? So in the process, you know, it's just like, you know, saying, you know, I know a lot about like ancient Kemet and dealing with Nepenthes and all that. And when she turned into the beast, you know, she went in the woods, you know, not to get off topic. And at some point in time, you know, power, you get to abuse it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know, people ended up, once the war was pretty much won, you had people coming in it because, you know, a lot of females want to be with the gangsters. So they like, yeah, it's this thing going on. So they want to get a rag so they get some pussy or do this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't even know who the fuck these dudes was. All the shit that these dudes was out there doing, when they came back to the penitentiary, they was getting smoked. They was getting smoked for all that shit they was out there doing. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of things that people don't know about. And the thing about it, another thing what I want to say too is how it got real popular. My main point, what I was saying on that to say this, is that music, at that time, Jay-Z was on the rise, and he came with up that shit, you know what I'm saying, for my dogs that's locked in the bin. When you hit the bricks, new rich money ain't a thing. Because remember, that was our moniker, B-Dog. We had the poor dogs, you know what I'm saying, 3 concepts of banging, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, it was an acronym for Bloods doing the gangster shit. So when he was talking about the dogs, he was talking about us. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with DMX was saying when he was saying get at me, dog, and he was wearing a bandana. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no customary, you know what I'm saying, something that we was used to, you know what I'm saying, you know, as to what it was, you know what I'm saying? And then you had individuals like Dipset came out and really brought it out there, you know what I'm saying? You know, as far as on the New York, that also
now look
along with Pistol Pete case with motherfucking Lord Tariq and Peter Guns, which also influenced it on the fact that Peter, you know what I'm saying, Pete did what he did, remained solid, didn't tell on nobody, got them double motherfucking lives, and he stood tall and didn't look motherfucking back. You know what I'm saying? They glorified that in the news and everything also. And remember, Lord Tariq and Peter Guns had that hit, that platinum hit. You know what I'm saying? All this happened at the same time. That's what helped influence the streets of New York to embody the blood, you know what I'm saying, the blood moniker that we was going on in prison, because us in prison, we didn't even knew that we was even touching the people out there like that because we wasn't in tune with people out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
even when I came home, think about it. I did 20 years. Who the fuck I know out there after doing 20 years?
Right.
Other than my family and some of the people that might be still left that didn't die, that stayed in my neighborhood. Everybody else is dead or gone or in the feds somewhere.
Man, look, I got a surprise. I got a surprise for both of you guys, man. I got a surprise for both of you guys, man. They about to tap in right now, and he got a perspective that he want to share.
Copy.
Peace, Scary. Scary, peace. Can you hear me?
I know that ain't who I think you talk. I know who I think it is. You said a Scarby. I think I know who that is.
Can y'all hear me?
I think I know exactly who
loud
that
and
is.
clear.
I know exactly who that is.
Introduce yourself to the people, my brother.
I can't make up.
Okay.
Can't see
Somebody
nothing,
say
Tim.
something.
Can't see him, Tim.
Yeah, I know we can't see him. I know. That's purposely.
Okay.
Hey, this brother Sky right here.
Bolo.
Slow.
Hey, this ain't Bolo, this is Sky, bro.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Brother Sky.
Oh, Paul. What's up, Paul and Scary? No, I thought you was that nigga Boley. I thought you was Boley, man, from Pennsylvania, man. My bad.
He gonna come back. He gonna come back. But in the meantime, hold on. Let's put some water on this situation. All right, lost him. All right.
There you go.
Hey, let me know if y'all can hear me.
We can hear you.
Cappuccino, what it do, baby?
Can hear you.
What's happening?
Hey,
Hey,
what's up, Tempo?
Peace. What's going on, big bro?
So they go
All right, what's up with it, Mel? How you doing?
Yo, Salute King, how you doing, brother? Please, man.
I'm just trying to make sure all you brothers hear me, man.
We can hear you loud and clear, man. Talk to us.
Scary.
Man, this here is Raggly, man. We need
a Scary.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can't hear me.
He said he can hear you. He said he can hear you. Ascari, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. Take the floor.
Well, what's the topic?
Man, we just talking about
man.
He'll be back. Damn. Well, we just trying to do some epic. We just trying to do some epic shit, man. We trying to do something epic, man. We trying to put the real ones in touch with each other, man, to show the people they can lead by example. So when they see the super big dogs in communication, then maybe they'll fall in line, man, and a lot of the silly shit will stop. You know what I mean? Brother Scar,
I can hear you. I can hear y'all good.
All right, my brother. Well, you know the topic we were just talking about the topic between the East and the West. The same thing that me and you've been chopping it up about recently. You
coming out. You know, you in and out.
Okay, well, I just want you to give me your take, man. Just tell the people, man, anything you got on your chest, just talk to us.
I don't know what's messing this up. Can y'all hear me good?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Okay, let me try this other area right here. You know, I ain't got all that Wi-Fi special stuff y'all got out there. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, brother. Talk to us.
But y'all coming off like an Android.
Okay, well, don't worry about us. Just go ahead. Talk.
Can Mel hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, now see, I can hear Mel clear.
Yeah, I can hear you, definitely. Hear you loud and clear, King. He can hear you too. Guys, say what's on your mind, beloved.
I think, hey, try to bag up off the mic a little bit and see if it get better.
Okay, go ahead. You got the floor, though. Yo, Nino, you back?
Yeah. Should keep going in and out, man.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We're gonna work through it. We're gonna work through it. We got some good conversation going on right now.
He ain't come through. His thing ain't coming through.
Back to giving the closing calls, because we don't want to keep stretching this on and on, man. Because we want to be able to move forward on other topics. But back to the topic on hand, man, about the UBN, man. I hope a lot of you cats out there, man, bi-coastal, got a lot of, got good clarification and understanding.
There's a scheme team right there, bro.
Man.
Yo, Nino.
Yeah.
Yo, Nino, scheme team right there.
Hey, what's happening, youngin?
Yeah, what's popping, man?
Yeah, what's up?
Yo, what's popping, homie? Like,
yeah, we looking at we just
with the homies over there, man.
Say what?
Scheme.
Word, man, that shit got niggas blood boiling, son. The same way y'all niggas got dead homies. The same way y'all niggas bled for this shit, bro. Niggas bled for this shit.
You can't hear us? You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
I can't hear you.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
You can't hear me?
Hey, how old are you,
homie?
I
can hear Mel. You can hear Mel?
Hey, how old is you, homie? How old are you? My question is, how old are you?
I'm 38, homie.
38? What you bang?
I'm 38.
Hey, you bang Hat Gang, right?
I'm Grim, you heard?
You said Hat Gang early on your thing. You was hollering Hat Gang.
I mean, that's just a slogan, bro. You heard? Yeah. That's just a slogan.
Hey, but check this out.
Skin, we ain't trying to. We trying to put.
Alias, you heard?
We just trying to put some water on the situation, Skin. We ain't trying to add no fuel to no fires. You know what I'm saying?
Did a lot of barking, man. This young nigga did a lot of barking. So let me holler at him, man. Because I went on this live. I went on this little live, and he did a lot of barking, homie. Let me put some clarification on this shit, dude. You talking about what y'all did and y'all sweat blood, sweat, tears, bro. Once again, your existence wouldn't even be no existence if it wasn't for a nigga like me. You wouldn't even exist as a blood, homie. So you need to stand down and respect that first and foremost, young nigga. You wouldn't even have an existence. We talking about a die move or we sweated for these blood tears, my nigga. We in LA, us bloods in LA, we carved this motherfucking path for this shit to be this way. And niggas need to respect that. That's all I'm saying. I don't give a fuck what coast you on. Respect the shit, bro. You did a lot of barking. You did a lot of barking over there, homie. Then you went to the level of disrespecting my neighborhood, saying fuck my set. Young nigga, if you go back and you listen to my interview.
Yo, my nigga.
Hold on, Skin. Let him finish this point. Let him finish this point, Skin.
Go back, you listen to my interview clearly. And I'm gonna say it now for everybody.
For some reason.
You listen to it. Okay. So I'm gonna say it again. Like I said it on my interview, I don't bite my tongue, nigga. I don't sugarcoat shit. I'm uncut. So I'm gonna say it again for you, young nigga, while you on here with us. I said, if a nigga didn't go official and put that seed down officially, then your hood ain't shit. I didn't specify.
Ain't shit.
I didn't say fuck this hood, fuck that hood. I said your hood ain't shit is what I said, nigga. You took the graphic.
So what that means then? If you saying a nigga hood ain't shit, what that mean, blood?
It ain't official.
If
that's what it
means.
If
hood ain't shit.
I said,
all right then. You
this
can't
what I
cut
said.
The onion and then not try to cry, bro.
Bro, this is what I
said.
Nigga, I said it again. If it wasn't stamped and it's not official, then it wasn't shit. It's what I said, nigga. I didn't hesitate. I didn't stutter.
So you used the choice. So would you agree that you use a poor choice of words?
No, because check this out. Now follow me. Now, if I'm on some my gangster shit and I'm set tripping, this is what I do. Whatever that set is name, I'm gonna call out that set, say nigga, fuck yo set by name. Because that's what we do.
Hey, Tempo.
I ain't sugarcoat.
Tempo.
Yeah, I can hear you
in that aspect. So what you need to understand it is, homie, young nigga, is this. I'm not here, bro, because I got an overall problem with New York. I got an alliance in New York, young nigga. I'm connected. Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Harlem, right now today. I got an alliance down there. You talking about, oh, pull up, niggas come out here. I'm out there, my nigga, on a regular basis. You're not talking to one of these cats on the internet from Cali that don't move, my nigga. I'm right, my money right, my shit right, my business right. I'm a real man. So I move from on I talk about no done it with the best of the best before you was even around, nigga. I did it with the best. So I don't worry about that shit. I got niggas in New York right now today. I fucks with heavy. And I didn't come out to New York and teach niggas how to get money. I taught those individuals who were under me, who were sanctioned, how to get money and take care of their families, because that was the concept. I didn't teach niggas gangbanging. I gave them the history of it. So if this your choice, then you know the history of it and you know the protocols. So niggas need to understand and listen to me when I'm talking. And when I talk, nigga, I talk with fire. If I was in your face right now, young nigga, I'll be spitting fire, because this is how I talk. But all that barking and shit, young nigga, and all that extra, I'm not on this internet to troll or give no nigga no points. If a nigga want to holler at me, see me, nigga, let's make that shit happen. Other than that, I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Now, Scheme, what's your damn? We done lost him. He'll be back. Mel, can you hear Scheme?
Nah, I'm just gonna say this, bro. Like,
he been on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nigga, other than that,
I'm just gonna. This is what I'm saying, bro. Know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, man, to get respect. I mean, the receive respect, we gotta give it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We like he said, you know, he trying to give niggas their history. Like, niggas be acting like we don't know our history. Like, we don't know.
Man, this dude.
I mean, we don't know everything detailed like y'all, because y'all from there. But we know what we supposed to know, son. And we pay homage to niggas all the time. That's why that shit get me so fessed up, bro. It's niggas that ain't never coming home on the east side for this shit, bro. And it seemed like we just be getting flack from Cali, bro. Like, nothing but just bad vibes from Cali, bro.
That sound like you on some personal. Hey, hold on. It sound like that's. Hold on, my nigga. It's like Cream on the real. That sound personal, young homie, because that ain't the truth. That ain't the fact, bro. It's niggas out here on the west and niggas on the east just collaborate. It's niggas on the east, both coasts, just connecting and getting money right now today. So that ain't the case. And from both sides, Crips and Bloods, that's not the case, homie. It's this social media shit. It's you. I'm not gonna say you as in you per se, homeboy, because I don't want you to catch a complex. But it's these social media ass gangbanging niggas on here daily with the tough rah. Like, for example, homeboy, you went so far on here to talk about, oh, y'all need some shooters? Call me up, nigga. Y'all call me up. I dot that nigga out. Nigga, real niggas don't move like that, my nigga. I wouldn't dare tell a nigga on the internet, I'm gonna shoot him and gun him down. But this what you did, though. So that tells me about your characteristics, homie.
What?
You with the wrong one, young nigga.
I did what?
You was talking that old high shit about shooting a nigga, shooting guns. We'll kill these niggas. We'll pop these niggas. What's wrong with them Cali niggas? Blood on blood. And then another thing, homie, you say you know your history, right? This is Gray Street you threw up, homeboy. That's Gray Street. That's a G. This is a fucking B. This is the correct way. A B and an H. That's a B right here, homie. So you keep hollering about you know your history. Then you was hollering about Hat Gang. Hat Gangs and Crips, bro, out of Watts.
Yo, bro, I just told you what that is, bro. That's just a cold word, bro. That's just a cold word. That's all it is, bro.
I'm just letting you know, Cream.
That's all it is. It's just a cold word, bro.
Hey, what you should have did, my nigga, was made a phone call to about me and found out, and then made a phone call to connect with me, and you could have hollered at me like a man and had an understanding. That's what you should have did, homie.
No, well, that's what we here for. That's what we here for right now. That's what we here for right now, though.
You told me what I should have did. What you should have did, right? You should have called all the first generation big homies on the East Coast and have it.
It was crazy. I can't really hear nothing. I can't really hear nothing he's saying. Nothing he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Nothing Scheme Team saying or whatever case may be. You know what I mean? I can't hear shit he's saying. I never heard nothing he says since he's been on here.
Nah, Scheme just, you know,
I'm just saying, like, he telling me what I should do.
This dude here, man. Boy.
But yeah, that's what we here for now, just so they can get some clarity, man. Because all that, you know what I mean?
Yo,
we ain't here promoting no sucker shit like that, you know what I mean?
Not for nothing. Let me say this, right? You know what I'm saying? It ain't about picking sides, nothing like that. It's about being real. You know what I'm saying? It's about being a motherfucking G, a stand-up motherfucker, you know what I mean? Which I am, you know what I mean? And I tell dudes all the time, man, watch your character on this YouTube shit. Don't get caught up in all this other shit, man. When you start compromising morals and principles on the shit that you supposed to be standing upon. You know what I'm saying? Rules that motherfuckers know. A real street motherfucker know not to do certain shit. And I be seeing it constantly, time and time again. Motherfuckers be on YouTube with guns. Motherfuckers be on YouTube. They doing stupid shit. Then when they motherfucker ass get locked up, oh, somebody told him. How the fuck somebody told him, motherfucker? You told him yourself. You all on the fucking internet with it, dummy. You know what I'm saying? And then you can't tell a motherfucker suck a dick today and then talk about that's my man tomorrow or do this and that and other shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that shit because, you know, you got a lot of dudes, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying, like, even with hip-hop, a lot of these niggas be influenced.
I ain't no cap, though. I dead ass shoot a nigga, though.
By shit like that, yo. Niggas be influenced by shit like that.
Shit.
Yo, can you hear? Can you hear?
I can hear him now. I can hear him now. I can hear him now.
Okay.
That ass, nigga. That ain't no cap with me, nigga. I'll boom something. That's a fact. Anywhere.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Game, but what relevance to that? What relevance is that though? You boom shit. All right. What relevance is that?
That's a fact. I'll boom shit up. Broad daylight somewhere, nigga. Facts.
Hey, man. If we gonna continue this conversation,
What's the point of that? You came on here to say that? That's what you came on to talk about? That you boom something?
Nah, because he was saying that I said that, and I was like, yeah, that's a fact. That my last recollection was him saying that I was saying that to somebody, and I'm like, yeah, I would boom shit up. That's dead ass though. That ain't no rap.
We negate.
Well, see now, scheme.
Boom shit up.
Scheme. Hold on, scheme.
We not knowing who the hell we are. We sitting up here making a conversation.
Listen, scheme, because this brother right here. We'll talk after. But I'm coming from a position. I'm coming from a position. Everybody on this damn streamline come from oppressed conditions. So for us to be here, and we supposed to be the educators because we coming from a root position of that oppression. So therefore, if we can't understand the dynamics that's around how we got to where we are today, whether we talking East Coast, West Coast, North, South, Midwest, no matter where we at in the United States, we are the same oppressed people. That's where we coming from. So make no mistakes about it. When you talk about the heroes and the sheroes of America, you talking about Denmark Vesey, you talking about Martin Delaney, you talking about Nat Turner, you talking about Frederick Douglass, you talking about Ida B. Wells, Sojourner Truth, you talking about countless heroes and sheroes who led real struggles, who got in the front line. Before we even started doing this shit, just genocide shit, we got people that got on the front line and went forward to protect all. We're here because of them. So if you want to get technical about who's who and what's what, we are a direct descendant of those who come up off that Henrietta slave ship in 1619 and brought to the shores of America to be what you call enslaved to work for the whole system of white supremacy. That's why all of us is strapped with the mentality of a white supremacist. This is what we miss in these dialogues. We miss the facts. We've been under a 400-year system, socially, culturally, politically, economically, and militarily. And that whole system is rooted in white supremacy. So that means, of course, we're going to want to hate and kill each other for this funky ass white man dollar. This has been our life, and we've been in this the inception of this country. So when we get on these streamlines and we don't show that's our contradiction, that's counterproductive. That's the East and the West is exactly the same, bro. We coming from oppressed conditions. We coming from what you call drug-infested communities, alcohol-infested communities,
breaking up crazy.
Anything you name, we done been held under what you call, and this is something we have to stay focused on. Hell with the Bloods and Crip. That's a late genocidal contradiction. That's a late contradiction that came to us. Later in the game. Now watch this.
Discovery. That's the whole point of the conversation.
Watch this here.
Contradiction. The conversation started off about culture. We were talking about culture, and what leads us to culture is the same damn thing you're talking about when we were embedded in slavery.
I can't hear you.
So it's no contradiction, nigga. What is you talking about?
Yo, he's saying that there's no.
Watch this.
It ain't no contradiction, and it ain't no fucking comparison, man.
All right, well, let him
bless.
What is you talking about, man? There ain't no contradicting or no comparison to Scary. What you mean? Yeah, we are
Well,
the same.
contradictions mean that we have conflicting. We have conflicting blues.
Listen up. Listen up. We all the same. We all the same.
Yo, Kross, you a funny nigga. Yo, Hat, you a funny nigga.
We all the same as people.
I like Nino, man. Nino, fuck out, man. I like
this whole goddamn conversation. Right now, we need to get to before you start talking. We need to get to the root of the situation and the problem that occurred, so it won't be no fucking problem, homeboy. And I don't see money.
All right, Nino. Well, hold on a second.
I don't see a motherfucking thing.
Hold on.
I can't make out that bullshit, man.
Go ahead. I can't
make out bullshit. I'm trying to hear the brother. I can't even hear him.
It's clown, man.
He was saying
my thing is this, bro. If we gonna be about these dialogues have to be around socialized around our oppression. Now, if a person ain't about that, then he shouldn't even be on these streamlines, period. Because we got people that dying right now. We've been slaughtered across the board. It ain't no contradiction. That's just like when a cat say.
Nah. The brother that you talking about that was just talking, we was talking about all that. You just came about it, just missed everything that was going on.
Hold on, Scar be back.
Yo,
connection.
Scheme.
Yo, what up, Hat?
This what I'm talking about. You just somehow always be caught up in these fucking situations, like these little shit, like all of a sudden, poof, you just pop up in some bullshit.
Nah, Scheme made a reaction video. Scheme made a reaction.
I really don't.
Scheme made a reaction.
Info.
Yo,
bro, that's my little bro. I know him for long. He was with me in the penitentiary and all that. I know Scheme, yo.
All right.
I know Scheme. So this is what I'm saying, because a lot of times he be doing shit, and I tell him about this certain shit that he be doing. You know what I'm saying? I be telling him certain shit about what he be doing. Right or wrong, Scheme?
Yeah, facts. He be pulling me up, telling me I be doing.
All right, so and that been like that.
I listen to my old.
That been like that for the penitentiary and everything. So what I'm saying is like, even when dude was trying to throw dirt on Scheme name, you know what I'm saying? I let it be known, like, yo, don't be doing that without this, that, without no motherfucking paper, no this, that, and the other. And I always tell dudes, like, yo, while y'all on this social media, man, move a certain way, do things a certain way, bro, because everybody's watching. Everybody gonna look at, oh, look at these New York niggas, oh, look at this, that, other, boom, boom, look at this black nigga, or look at these dudes, and whatever the case may be. You understand what I'm saying? We gotta always be mindful of everything we say, because certain things, you know what I'm saying? You know the things that we always talked about when we spin in the yard a few times, bro. This ain't nothing new that I'm telling you now. You know that.
Yeah, no doubt, bro.
You know that. You ain't gonna
listen
to nobody else. You gonna listen to me. You know that, man. Like,
it just seemed like everybody passionate about what they saying. You know what I mean?
Only listen.
And sometimes
only niggas like Kross or CK or niggas can say something to me, bro. Like, and that's because I've been in the field with these niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the field with these niggas, and these niggas is respectable niggas, man. These niggas respectable men. So I don't be listening to everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Well, scheme checking, man. Scheme. Well, Mel and Nino been chopping it up, right? Just to put some OGs together behind the scenes, to put some water on everything as a whole. You know what I mean? So that was my whole purpose with putting Mel and Nino together. Because when Nino had made his video, the first video that he made, it kind of ruffled some feathers. So he wanted to give clarification on exactly what he was saying. So I felt it would be better for me to put him in touch with somebody like Mel, so he'll be all the way tuned in. You know what I mean? And they can have a dialogue, so we be able to put some water on this shit.
Hey, Scheme.
What up?
Hey, yo, man, Nino basically, man, in a nutshell, you know what I'm saying? How we talk New York time, man, you know what I'm saying? He on real nigga time, man, you know what I'm saying? All that other shit, you don't really give a fuck about none other shit, you know what I'm saying? But when he talk about certain things, he just wanted to give people a perspective on how the real history began, because you have a lot of people that do think, you know what I'm saying, you know better, I know better, but you have some people that do feel that the UBN started over here, or that do feel, oh, well, fuck them niggas over there, fuck that, we got our own, whatever. It ain't about fuck all that, ain't about doing none of that. It's just all about, you know what I'm saying, representing what you represent. You can represent what you represent and being the fullest and everything without offending another motherfucker. Just because I'm representing the blood over here doesn't mean I got the, you know what I'm saying, doesn't mean I'm offending nobody out there. And if I'm representing something to the fullest, and especially if I know the history from this out there, why wouldn't I want to be tuned in? That'd be an honor, especially if I'm reading about these motherfuckers' names in my motherfucking paperwork for the lessons that I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just another person expressing itself compassionately the way you do it. But, you know what I'm saying, you just got to be on real nigga time and listen to what he's being saying. Fuck how, you know what I'm saying, fuck his tone or with all that other shit. When you listen to what's being said, you know what I'm saying, he's saying nothing offensive or nothing like that. He you know what I'm saying, he fucking motherfuckers over here. He been over here. He been tuning with over here. And at the end of the day, he willing to tune in with motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? It's about bridging the gap and everything right now. This is what this whole thing is about. He just didn't like about the things that you said. You know what I'm saying? You
like
know,
the brother Nino be
situations.
providing jobs.
Hey,
Hold on a second, Mel. Hold up, Nino. Let me
Timbo,
just tell him something.
Now, let me cut in real quick, bro. Speak, because I sit for a minute. I'm chilling.
Now, what I was going to say, what I'm trying to say is that you provide jobs. You got some music. You got some movies under your belt. Like Nino be into a lot. So by me putting you guys in tune with each other or just getting in tune, who knows what could come of that. So all the little bullshit, like feelings, if you could set that to the side and like, yo, Nino is a good dude. You know what I mean? Scheme, you could be a good dude, genuinely. Mel is a good dude. Who knows by putting y'all together what the future may hold or some positive shit. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the whole purpose of it, bro. It ain't about a nigga getting on here, you clapping at him and him clapping back. It's about connecting motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Real motherfuckers being connected. It's been long enough. These phony motherfuckers done had the ball for the longest. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to put real motherfuckers together, East and West, my nigga. It ain't about no egos or none of that.
Niggas. Hey, y'all, I ain't gonna lie though. Yo, the nigga said.
Can y'all hear me?
That nigga said.
Yeah, we can hear you.
That nigga said the Lokes is taking ass.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, but
that nigga said the Lokes is taking ass.
But yo, Skate, address what it is.
Hey, Timbo.
That needs to be addressed.
Yeah, I can hear you. What's that?
So we can move on from there. You heard?
I didn't even hear what was said right now.
Address what we're going to address. Let's address what we're going to address because I said let's address what it is that we have to address because at the end of the day, man. At the end of the day, man. You can hear me clear? Everybody can hear me?
I don't think Nino can hear us.
I can hear you, bro.
Nino can hear us. But I'm trying to get the brother Ascari on because he got some real valid points to make, man. I really want to get him on.
Absolutely.
And let him.
What I want to tell Scheme is this, bro.
Oh shit, we lost Scheme. Scheme dropped out.
It was a lot of things. It was a lot of things said. You know what I'm saying? Address that and deal with that before the joke and everything, whatever. Because we trying to really move past that and get back, you know what I'm saying, to where we was prior to you coming in and you know what I'm saying, and kind of went left for a minute, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because the message is
what are y'all trying to achieve tonight?
We don't want to miss our message, man.
Go ahead. What you say, brother?
What are y'all trying to achieve tonight?
Well, we were just trying to really just put some water on the situation because that, it was just some words that were said, because guys might have interpreted shit the wrong way. So we were just trying to put some clarity on it and just trying to really just clear the air.
Okay. Now watch this. I think that, anytime, we deal with sensitive dialogues, it should be some discipline supplied to the top dialogue, or that person should be removed from the dialogue, period. This way we teach the young people how to communicate. We can't be like savages when we trying to engage in what you call whether it be intellectual or just a regular old dialogue or from the curb. We all from the streets. You see what I'm saying? Therefore, we should know how to engage with one another. Ain't none of us harder than the next. We all equals here. And see, and I think sometimes we get carried away with these street mentalities And these street mentalities ain't nothing but slave mentalities, criminal mentalities, and what I call the nigger mentality.
Now, brother Askari, let me just give the people a little bit of background on yourself. Now, you're on your 34th year in prison right now.
Yes, sir.
So
34 years.
I just want you to give the people a little bit of background on yourself so they know who's speaking, for the people that don't know.
Well, I'm a Watts native, born and raised in the Nixon Garden Housing Project, sincerely committed to the whole development of Black life across the board, whether it be Keyway, Damu, whether it be East, West, North, South. You know, I'm with that. I'm serious about that commitment. You know what I'm saying? I was part of the genocidal cycle that led to wiping out my people that looked like me, that built like me, that was strong like me. I never gave them a chance to develop, which led me to the prison system. And this is something that we all got to come to stripes. We got to come into terms with the bullshit that we didn't put out there. We ain't gonna never be able to be a mighty people until we develop ourselves around social politics that's rooted in love and respect, cultural politics that's through our customs, our arts, and who we truly are as a people. And then we gotta be second to none when it comes to education. We have the kind of brains that this is why they so focused on wiping us out, because we the only people that has the brains that can comprehend anything under the sun. And we can do it all at once. We're the only people that can do that. If you got a math position that's a genius in math, but they don't know how to be a genius in other fields, we the only people that can be a genius in all fields. We mastered all the arts and the skills of the world before we was conquered in the whole original Akibalan or Kemet or whatever you want to call it, the ancient Africa and Asiatic Africa. If you look at it, and I say Asiatic Black man, Africa is a colonized term we all know, but I'm saying that to say we are a people that has the brain to achieve the objectives that liberates a people from any oppressors. Our oppressors are the enemy, but we got people so bankrupt in their development that they don't even contemplate the enemy being our enemy. And that's some scary shit. When the people that know better don't do better, and they still with the bullshit. I have serious problems with that kind of mentality, because we call it the criminal, the slave, and the nigger mentality. And it's them mentalities right there that's killing us right now. Why y'all think they concentrate so much drugs in our community? That's called chemical warfare.
And alcohol.
Then you got to go into how they wiping out our sisters. Biological warfare. Sisters ain't having babies no more. They not having babies no more. Come on, we talk about being gangsters in California. We 6% of California, 40 million
Timbo.
population.
Timbo,
you see what I'm saying?
Timbo.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, man, niggas ain't saying shit, man. Like, this nigga the only nigga can talk, nigga. Said they say something, my niggas. Fuck. Hey, listen, man. Let me say what I need to say. I'm out of here, man. I didn't come here.
But listen to me when I say this, man. What we should be keyed in on is unifying the ranks of the East and the West, the North and the South, across all of these African lines. Our people have to be unified by all means necessary. We can't let.
Check this out, brother. You're not saying that. You're saying the same shit I've been talking about and what I'm saying. You can't talk to a motherfucker who hasn't been structured, bro. So that's the problem. We got a lot of young niggas. I don't give a fuck what side is on, east, west, it don't matter. When you immature and you can't take on a conversation from a grown man, nigga, it's a problem. Nigga, I'm not gonna sugarcoat my words. I'm not finna tone down what I say and slow down what I say, nigga. I'm passionate and I'm adamant. That's who I am. And the people that know me know this who the fuck I am. Niggas don't like it, fuck you. It's simple,
but Nino, you know Askari. Askari knows you, man. You know the type of brother he is.
That's my family. That's my family. That's my family. Don't Tempo. That's my family.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that, blood. Listen, right now, I'm not feeling this. On the real. I came on here originally to talk to this brother Mel and you, homeboy, about some real shit to bridge this gap with the East and West. But this young nigga got on here and barked on me and said, fuck me, basically fuck, he went there. So my whole thing is, all right, I tell you what, since you want to go with the fuckery and the buffoonery, I'm a fighter. I'm not no nigga to wolf and argue. I fight. So nigga, we can set it up and you can take this fade. I beat your little ass and we can go on and keep pushing. Other than that, my nigga, I don't want to hear all that East Coast, West Coast, all that.
Who was the youngster that came on there?
This nigga right here that think it's funny. This nigga right here that think it's funny. Think it's funny, my nigga. You think it's a joke.
Yo, y'all niggas game, y'all niggas hold up. We ain't about to do that. We ain't about to do that. This shit was, everybody had a understand a minute ago. We ain't about to do that.
Nino, let me say this.
Yo, I don't think nothing is a game.
Let me say this. Nino.
Niggas,
look,
bro,
Nino is a reputable over here. Nino grew up together. I know him. Nino got a little temper and shit. But he's hard. He's a lovable dude. He's with the bullshit.
Hold on, Scheme. Go ahead, Scar.
I don't think nothing is a game, bro. I've been playing out here.
You can't come on here and say disrespect a reputable motherfucker, expect us to get to some common ground.
Niggas is crazy.
That's you can't start off with no disrespect.
Homie, you heard? I've been playing
you talking to one that's all circles, bro. So my thing is, I'm saying if you gonna come into the dialogue with no respect for one, I ain't gonna never disrespect the motherfucker from the East Coast because I'm looking at you like me. I see you like me. Now I can help you develop. You can help me develop in areas where I might be weak at, but you can't come on here and disrespect the motherfucker like me. You don't expect we're gonna get to some common ground. Come on, that's not being productive. That's counterproductive. So we have to. So the thing is, bro, if you got some beef and you don't like the way a motherfucker talk, just say, hey, bro, let me challenge it in a way where it can be conveyed, where a cat can receive where you coming from without the childish shit.
That's a fact. That's
so
a
we
fact.
have
That's a fact.
in order for the East, look, the East and West. I'm gonna keep it one with y'all.
Man, listen, man. I came on here like I said, bro.
Anyway.
My intentions are still good, homie. Like I said, I fucks with the East Coast. This is just one dude. It's probably many other guys out there had the same, childish mentality at this point in time because they not understanding and they don't know me. So these new millennium niggas, they gonna feel the way they feel, bro, because they don't know. And they claim niggas want to claim, oh, we know our history, yada da da, son. We know all this shit, son. Okay, cool. My whole thing is this, bro. I'm a retired general, my nigga. I've been doing this shit with the best of the best, and I thank God, merciful Allah, I'm still here alive. Nigga have been hit with K's, fofos, stabbed, in the shit, for real, for real. I'm not here to prove that.
And we ain't banging. Let me guess. We ain't been banging. We ain't been getting killed. We ain't been getting shot. We ain't been getting stabbed over here. We ain't been losing no homies.
Man.
We ain't been getting I mean, these niggas is the only niggas that been banging.
Hey, Timbo.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Moms. Hey, Timbo, Cross.
Yeah.
You hear me?
They the only niggas that been getting cut, stabbed, banged up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no dead homies. We ain't got no blood, sweat, and tears and this shit.
Yeah.
You know
let me say this here. Let me say this here.
Hey, check this out. Hey, hold on, Ascari. Hey, I'm about to check out, my nigga, because I'm not feeling this moment. So, hey, you brothers, I'll holler at you brothers later, man.
Okay.
To all the people out there, the listeners, I got my point across, but I'm finna clock out because I told y'all, both of you two already, I wasn't getting on this internet and be barking back and forth with this young nigga right here and all that woofing, because that ain't me, my nigga.
You said I'm woofing?
Nigga. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm woofing, that's on you, bro.
Tell the people out there, you
think I'm a wolf ticket, nigga? And that's on you, homie.
Shout out to the niggas out there, my nigga. You feel me? We'll holler again, my nigga. We'll take this on another date, another time, man.
All right, man, no doubt.
Right
All right,
now,
man, be
we're
safe,
not getting
man.
our point across. All right, I'm gone.
All right.
Pussy ass nigga right here. Blood, I'm gonna fuck this nigga up,
All
man.
right, I'll be all right.
Nigga, man.
It's crazy.
Yo,
how the fuck? All right.
I'll be
Bro.
all right.
Yo, Scotty, go ahead, my brother. You got the floor.
I don't care about that hot shit, man. I bet you I'm gonna let my gun blow though, Brooklyn style, nigga. Bet that shit.
Yeah, see, that's what we
ain't.
that's
Bet I'm gonna let my shit blow with 32 in it.
Scheme, my nigga, scheme, man. We ain't trying to do all that. We ain't trying to do all that, bro.
Scaring me with no words, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Scotty, can you hear me?
He ain't scared me no words, nigga.
Okay. Now, Scar, you see the mentality.
Straight up, nigga. Nigga ain't scaring me in no words, nigga. Nigga, my gun bust, nigga. Just like any of y'all niggas gun bust, nigga.
But
niggas
Joe Scheme, check this out.
Man, this whole thing.
Niggas act like they the only niggas out here banging. These niggas, yo, the way these niggas talk,
Scheme,
like
we trying to show you
without info that's banging out here, bro.
Scheme, nigga understand
like,
that.
We the only ones that think it's a game.
But
what?
Nigga gotta realize at the end of the day, bro, nigga ain't trying to. At the end of the day, bro, niggas got heart and all that shit, bro. But nigga ain't trying to throw his life. Nigga ain't trying to throw his life away over nothing, my nigga. Nigga gotta realize that, man.
Yo, what up, bro?
He's not on here no more, bro. He's not on here no more, bro. So you're not arguing with nobody.
It's downstairs in the kitchen.
Ascari.
He's not here no more, bro.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah, tap in, man. Tap in, man. It's,
you said what?
Just give your take on what's going on. Hold up, Scheme. Just listen to the brother real quick, Scheme.
Let me talk to Scheme first.
All right.
Remember, the West Coast is filled up of millions of people, bro. Just like the East Coast is filled up with millions of people. None of us can adopt a mentality that associate one mentality with that whole mentality. Nobody ain't gonna win against the grain. I don't care how bad you are and how big
man.
you are.
These niggas is oppressors, man.
We all have to concede to the people, man.
Oppressors. These niggas ain't no real right big homies, man. These niggas is oppressors, man.
Well,
that's the fuck these niggas is, yo.
Hey, hold up, though.
These niggas is oppressors.
Hold up, Scheme. Hold up, Scheme.
That's a fact. These niggas is oppressors, man. These niggas ain't. All these niggas do is bleed they fucking communities, nigga, and fucking use the little homies, nigga. The fuck out of here, nigga.
Now look here. I'm gonna let you have that, but you
send a little homies to
hey,
jail,
check this out, Scheme.
Scheme.
All right, Scheme. Hold up, Scheme. Okay, Scheme. Well, you made your point. Let him respond. Let him respond.
Doing shit, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Hey, Scheme.
Niggas like me.
See what you doing, bro?
Scheme. Let him respond, bro.
You and Nino the same, bro. Y'all exactly the same. Y'all in the way, bro. Y'all doing the same shit. The sad part is, bro, y'all in the way. Y'all ain't even here to solve no problems, bro. Y'all here to have a battle with each other. Y'all need to get in the street. This ain't where you do this at. We all from the street, bro. But
yeah, but Scheme, man, that dude that was just speaking, man, he on his 34th year in prison, my nigga, for the same shit that you love, for the same shit that you ready to let it fly about right now. He on his 34th year in prison behind that same mentality, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So it ain't about no starting no war, none of that shit, my nigga. It's just trying to give a nigga understanding, my nigga. You out here in the world, you got your freedom. He don't even have his freedom right now. Right now, he confined. You know what I mean? But he got a strong message that a nigga need to hear, my nigga, on some mature shit. Like a nigga really need to listen to the dude, man.
Well, the thing is this here, bro. Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all, bro, that's why you should have listened to Bless. You can't hold a youngster responsible for, he tried to advise you, bro, to put me on. You putting one of the worst mentalities that's over here, bro, in terms of the brother's a real angry brother. We deal with him every day. We love him, just like y'all love the brother there. But the thing is, these ain't the type of brothers you want on. Man, we got brothers in the East Coast, man, that'll pull up on this dude, man, and talk to him, bro. These dudes ain't connected like that, champ. And they don't do nothing but they kind of productive, bro. Because these kind of dialogues where you disrespect your people in public like this is for the white man. This the shit the white man breed on, bro. He like us going at each other, slighting each other's throat and all that bullshit, man. I'm not with that. He could have said what he want to say. It ain't gonna never bother me. I know what kind of mentality that is. I done been in that mentality. I've been in that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's that shit where brothers don't love each other. They gotta love themselves first, bro.
And that's what it's about, leading by example, though, Ascari. You know what I mean? I mean, you can lead them to water, but you can't make them think, my nigga. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing, Tempo.
There's one thing I want to say, man. One thing I want to say, right, is that you make a lot of valid points, man. You know what I'm saying? One thing I do try to stay away from though is when I say, you know, when I use word oppressor and I use that in synonymous with white people, you know, because oppressors and everything come in different colors and everything, you know what I'm saying? You know, I really don't tie into too much all right, yeah, slavery did a lot about us, a lot for us and everything. You know, we could be sitting here blaming a lot of things about why we where we at and everything like that, or whatever can be. But sometime in life, man, we also got to take responsibility for you know what I'm saying, for our actions, man, because we can't say, oh, we gonna do this because the white man, whatever. We gotta do this because it's the right thing to do, regardless of what color it is. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You know, because you know, like I said, I didn't want to take away from the whole spiel because I understand what you're saying, and like you say, you had a lot of real good points and you're very articulate, and I love what you're saying. But a lot of people that I came across in my life being in prison, whatever, because you know what I'm saying, I did almost 25 years. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was a time in my life where, you know, I was in jail more than I was in the street, in the free world. And that's include my baby years when I learned how to talk, when I learned how to walk and everything. You know what I'm saying? Since I've been home, I have changed that. You know what I mean? But I done been around a lot of people when people, every time something happen or they do something wrong and they get sent to the bottom, oh, the white man is, oh, or the white man that, or this person that, and this person that, and they never do nothing wrong. People got to take accountability for their actions because a lot of times our parents teach us right from wrong. Regardless of whatever circumstance we come from, I would cheat most of our parents, especially me being a seventh grade. My parents taught me right from wrong. I chose to make the decision I chose to make. You know what I'm saying? I chose to make the decision I chose to make. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't based upon nobody else or nobody.
Well, I agree with you, bro. We this is one of the biggest. Hey, brother Mel, check me out, bro.
What's up,
beloved? I couldn't agree with you more. My parents, man, my parents was beautiful parents. They was Black Panthers, bro. So when we talk about our parents, bro, even Nino parents, they was beautiful parents. They didn't want him to be no hoodlum. Right. My parents didn't want me to be no damn hoodlum. Right. This shit here was indoctrinated in us, bro. This shit go all the way back to the Wild Wild West when the first motherfucking colonizers was taking shit from Jesse James and Frank James when they forced their moms out of their house and they became outlaws. Then from there you get the Babyface Nelsons and the Pretty Boy Floyd, Machine Gun Kelly, your Al Capones, and this shit is American, bro. This shit has nothing to do with us. This gang shit don't have nothing to do with us, bro. And anybody running around professing to be a gangster and all that shit, they fraudulent as a motherfucker. Because the people that's taking our shit and fucking over, who leave a motherfucker in the penitentiary for any crime for the rest of their goddamn life? Nowhere in the country you gonna find that. Nowhere in the world. I mean, nowhere outside this country you gonna find that. Only here, that's gangster shit right there. Who take a motherfucker money every time they get a check based on the labor they put in? Huh? That's gangster shit. This shit we doing, land, bro, is kitty land.
You buy
we
land.
Are not gangsters, bro. We are oppressed people.
You buy property, you buy land. The minute your mortgage, everything is paid off and everything, you still got to pay property tax. So what happens if you don't pay the property tax? So who really own that land?
Bro, we need educational institutions, bro.
Yes.
You see these brothers, bro. They don't no outlet for their development, bro. We got to be that outlet. They don't look. We got to create a whole new social structure for our development. A social structure rooted in love and respect for one another. No matter if you like a cat or not. I don't care what color you is. That shit don't mean nothing to me neither, bro. But I'm saying we so rooted down in oppression and that we so fucked up, excuse my language, in the mind that we don't even know what's going on in the world, bro. We stuck bogged down in these damn ghettos. These what you call so-called urban cities.
Yes.
We bankrupt, bro.
Yes.
So when street cats try to get at me with that gangster shit, I breaks them up. I don't give them no chance to be shit other than a man. You want to be a man, you can be a man. But you come at me with that gangster shit, I'm gonna break you up. Because I know you ain't that, bro. I know you ain't no gangster. Anytime you tell a brother, hey man, we're gonna get on these pigs. Oh man, you tripping, you crazy. Anytime you tell a brother, oh man, we finna go down here and get on this, they fucked over these sisters and these brothers over here. Oh man, I ain't getting in that. These the gangsters on the street talking like this. They don't be about that. They be scared, bro. That's why they turn the gun on each other. Because it's easy to kill your neighbor because they don't even see you coming. So my whole thing is we talking about West Coast, East Coast. We talking about merging the two, not separating the two. We talking about merging the two, bringing unity, bro. And guess what? No matter what these two cats talk about, it ain't gonna change the relationship between the East Coast and the West Coast. These two men, Tupac and Biggie, couldn't even do it, and they was popular celebrities, loved by both coasts. So miss me with all the bullshit about what we are. How you gonna sit up here and call another black man oppressor? Come on now. The East and the West is one and the same, bro. We just oppress people. Make no mistake about it. And both of us is colonized by the same oppressor. And that oppressor is systematic. The way he carried it out. He carried it out through the educational institution. He carried it out through the alphabet boys, the ATL, the FBI, the DEA, and the ICE, and etc. All of them is trained and carrying out, making sure that the drugs is coming in on a regular basis. You don't know nothing about the goddamn AKs building. Can't nan homie in the hood make a goddamn AK.
That's a fact.
Ain't nobody manufacturing none of this shit. No drugs or nothing. But they act like they the progenitors of this shit, talking about they up in the kitchen whipping up this and whipping it. You ain't did shit, but been handing something to kill your goddamn community. So when I talk to motherfuckers, I talk to them, man, make them come out their motherfucking shell. Excuse my language. Come out your shell, champ.
Yeah, Nino battery died. Nino phone died. Nino on his way home right now. He said he'd be home in 10 minutes. So he said he'd
I got a question to ask. I got a question to ask. That's something that I'm interested
East Coast and the West Coast.
Yeah, what's his name?
The East Coast and the West Coast.
Scar, the brother Mel got a question for you, Mel. Scar.
By real men. East Coast and the West Coast identity gonna be judged by real men.
Now, men Scar, that understand got a question for you.
Shoot, Sean.
Go ahead, Mel. Mel, you got your hand over the mic. You can't hear you.
Oh, you from Nickerson Gardens, right?
Born and raised.
Yeah. How was the transition from the gangbanging era in LA when it was the farmers and the gladiators and the Slawsons and the young laws and things of that, whatever.
Well, my mama and my uncle they was the farmers. They was part of that culture right there. Them was just what you call rudimentary social groups that basically got together, hung out, named themselves, and they fought each other from time to time, but it wasn't nothing bloody or dangerous. They still had a brotherhood there, just like when you had the Green Jackets. That was all it was.
Right.
Damn, B, how you let that motherfucker get that close? Yeah, but the whole thing is this here, bro. We have to when you talk about the Slawsons, the businessmen, and the farmers and all of them, you simply talking about how we got to where we at today. When the Black Panthers was compromised by the government,
right,
the Keyways, which is the Crips, came into existence for the sole purpose of doing everything righteous, bro. We ain't a bad people, bro. We just get our oppression, and our oppressors make sure that we go off go off track of what we really feel in our hearts and minds and our souls, our spirit. So they always find a way to create a contradiction inside of us. And what I mean by that, if you doing everything to take care of your family, then somebody come and take your house illegally, but they did it through a system, then that's gonna set you off track with what you was doing positively. Good for your family, right?
Right.
So now you gonna feel you got to go out here and do something that's outside the law. This is how we was made criminals, bro. Remember, they had vacancy laws. Every time they peeled a brother off, we come out of 1865 slavery, so-called Emancipation Proclamation. We come out of that, we go straight into vacancy law that put us right back into slavery. That means they said if you got pulled over and you didn't have no job, your black ass went to jail. That's how they got the stripes, locking everybody right back up. So we got to understand, bro, them Slossers, them farmers, and all them. We are descendants from them.
I tell you,
that's where Raymond Washington and Tookie come from. They come from that right there. And then all our OGs from the Damu culture, they was just a response to that contradiction. Because when the Keyways went off track and start doing exactly, I don't use the word, I don't see no black man or woman or child as an oppressor. I see them as a people that's strapped in a slave mentality, a gang mentality, and a criminal mentality. And them three mentalities for us is genocidal. And that's why we so messed up. But that's what I see. We wrapped up in a slave mentality that's been cultivated and massaged in a motherfucking gang mentality that led us to a criminal mentality. We have to decolonize ourselves from all three of these mentalities if we are to survive. So when Raymond Washington come out of the Slossons and all that, they fathers and they mothers come out of that, they come into something because they knew that we had to be positive, whatever they come up with.
Ascari, give me 1 second, Ascari.
When you ain't losing.
Go ahead. Huh?
Yo, hey, I just want to say to the people out there, man, to the listeners, you know, my apology, man. I just had to take a little quick break for a second, calm myself down, man. You know, it's nothing. You know, it's not even all that serious, that fashionable, but I got to plug my phone up and charge my phone on. I'll be back on about the next 15 minutes. My phone is on, the battery is down on low. I just wanted to holler back out. You know, I got a phone call from my better half, man. You know, my better half told me, what are you doing? Get back up in that thing, man, and do what you're supposed to be doing, man. The right thing, man. Bring this shit together, man. That's what it's about, man. It's about bridging this gap, man. East, west, south, north. All this shit. It ain't just about the East Coast and the West Coast. It's about the East, the South, the West, the North, South.
That part right there.
It's a lot of bi-coastal cultures out here, man. So
all right.
The subject and the topic is about bringing this shit together, man. I'll be back on to talk to y'all, man.
All right, well, we here, bro. We here.
That's right.
Brother Ascari, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. You just wanted to
well, that's what we here for. Like I told the brother, if no gangs ever hit New York, they still would have been doing the same bullshit. I don't know if the brother don't know, before gangs even got there, New York was bowed out in a drug culture, just like we were. We all suffering the same consequence, bro. We didn't need to bring no gangs there to have them to go through the shit they going through. These brothers and sisters need something to latch on something. They need a social structure so they can feel accepted, bro. They isolated. That's why they reach out like that. That's why they need people. But if they run into the wrong motherfucker, they gonna get compromised. So those who love them gonna do them righteous. Those who hate them or don't give a damn are selfish and only care about their own pockets, they're gonna do them wrong. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Ain't none of these brothers from the East Coast that fuck with me gonna tell you. They gonna tell you, no, that's a real one. And they're gonna tell you that about me because I don't take nothing from no man. I give to them. I'm not materialistic, bro. I don't care about your motherfucking dollars. I don't care. I have motherfucking rich dudes tell me if I just roll with them, I'ma eat. Man, what that mean to me? I'm eating right now. I'm eating regular food like everybody else. I don't want no more than one plate. I'm not greedy. I don't need nobody riches, bro. This is what we got to get out of. We getting entrapped by this goddamn fake ass money that ain't finna be nothing in the next 10 years. Money finna be obsolete. Now what you gonna do? The sisters already sold their souls. And sexuality is out the window, bro. We ain't got ladies in our culture. I ain't gonna say we don't have them. We have them, but they not being seen. The women that they promote before us, bro, make you want to hate them. Because
now look,
they have no self-respect. That's on us.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but look, Ascari, I want to make sure that
they love, bro.
Ascari, can you hear me? I want to make sure that I thank Bless, man, the brother Bless, man, for putting us in touch with each other. You know, so I want to give him a big up too. And Bless, I know I'm pretty sure you in here watching right now. Shout it out though, bless man. Appreciate you though. Now look, man, we got somebody else in the background. I got another brother from the East, Ascari. I'm gonna bring him on. His name is
Hey,
Corey
make sure
King.
that brother Mel Kross, make sure Mel Kross get my hookup, man.
How you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna definitely send Mel your number and all that. Mel, the brother want to send you his number and all that. So I'm gonna make sure you get all his contact information, Mel.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. All right, good looking, King. Appreciate that, man. Got you, man.
Yo, CK, this the brother of Ascari, man. Ascari, that's CK.
Salute, peace, brother.
Yeah, and
CK,
even
I know
the
you
brother
been in the-
Scheme.
Yo, King, what's up, bro?
And how you, Melly? You all right?
Ain't shit, man. Easy with
CK,
it, man.
I'm pretty sure you was watching, man. What's your perspective, man? Go ahead, give us your take, man.
Nah, basically, Nitro just hit me and said, yo, CK, yo, Mel up there vibing with the brothers. When I came in, he was basically talking about,
Who you say?
The emancipation of the proclamation and stuff like that or whatever. So I wanted to chime in or whatever, I heard him, talking about Slauson and, the businessman. I didn't hear the executives come up, but I mean, I know the history of the West too and shit,
Right. So give the people a little bit of background on yourself, though. That might not be familiar with you, CK.
I mean, basically, man, I'm one of the first brothers, man, that kind of introduced you to the East Coast. You know what I mean? And I'm one of the forward of it. I'm teaching. I got the brothers involved with employment and education now. I got them putting the guns down and picking the books up. You know what I mean?
It's a fact. It's a fact. Now, Ascari, give the brother CK a little bit of background on yourself, if you don't mind.
I don't think he here because I don't hear him and I don't see him.
Well, he says he's in the screen. He
I
said
see
he's
his
in there.
name still there though.
But yeah, that shit.
Find a better way to communicate.
Hey yo, but not for nothing, man. Let me play devil's advocate for a minute, right, man? Because man, it's like this, right? We all know where we came from, what we dealt with in life. You know what I'm saying? Us as a people, what we've been through in life. That still don't stop motherfuckers for trying to sell a $2 can of Lysol to a motherfucker for $25 during a coronavirus epidemic where motherfuckers ain't working. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And also, a lot of people always make this, a thing about the slave mentality. See, one thing about me, for a long time, I took pride on being my own worst critic.
What you mean?
You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to embody the fact that, I was just striving for perfection. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, I can't do no wrong. I'm not trying to slip, whatever the case may be. But the point what I'm making about that is that I always try to stay away from, because it's like, come on, man, how long motherfuckers gonna be making excuses about, about what they're doing about themselves? You know what I'm saying? Us as elders and parents and everything, we need to be teaching our motherfucking kids the proper etiquette, not teaching them how to be like us. That's why, my sons and all that shit, they're not a junior. I want them to have their own identity and all of them, and I don't want them to be like, yeah, well, I'm Mel Kross son or whatever, because now people gonna be like, oh, that's such and such, and they gonna deal with him as if they would deal with me. So therefore, right there, that's already curving his mind that he has to be somewhere in order to be accepted for being my child. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And and it's like, we can't forget the fact that other motherfucking tribes, sold us to the Europeans, that brought us over here also. You know what I'm saying? So this treachery and everything, we not gonna sit here and always advocate, act like, we always been this peaceful, heavenly, people that don't be out here doing what we be doing, man. A lot of times the shit that we be doing be justifying motherfuckers be scared and wanting to deal with us. You know what I'm saying? Those that have felonies and things of that nature, man, they got to know and understand that if they don't get them shits lifted and everything like that, their wife or people that live under their roof or even a child cannot get a certain government job because of that. You know what I'm saying? People got to start thinking about, all right, yeah, we understand this and the other. We got to start thinking about solutions. Fuck keep saying about the history. Everybody done read the history. Everybody done quoted and translated many different ways. It's about getting solutions.
It's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? And getting to it. Fuck that lip professor.
That's a
Because
fact.
see how we just came on. And you know, it went from talking positive to nothing but a lot of negative energy and niggas beefing. That's why I was laughing. You know what I'm saying? It's because, you know, in prison, CK, you know this, right? In prison, right? You know, it'd be a lot of dudes that tell me, yo, Mel, when I get home, yo, word to mother, man, you know, I'm going to get home, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get this job, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do right.
Man, I ain't gonna deal with him.
So I'd be like, all right, so what's your program? Yo, these niggas trying to get me to go to school, but you know, I ain't trying to do that. So I'm like, damn, dog, in my mind, you got nothing but time because you ain't doing shit.
Facts.
You ain't got nothing but time. So if you can't go to school or do what you got to do with these motherfuckers foot in your neck trying to make you do it, then you really ain't going to do shit when you come out here in these streets.
It's hard for me to hear you, brothers, man, and I'm sorry about that, man, because I sure wish I could
You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
we can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you.
You know what I'm saying, bro? It's like you ain't gonna
okay,
be able
the
to do
thing
shit
that
on these
I
streets.
think that could be the catalyst for bringing the East and the West together and all the rest of the people in this nation that looks like us.
Yo, who is that
And I say that
Ascari.
because we have a serious disconnect that is
Hold up, Ascari. Hold up,
literally
Ascari.
compromising us as a people.
Ascari, hold on. Hold
I
that
used to hear
thought. Hold that
cats
thought.
tell me,
Hold that thought for a second,
what's the deal?
Ascari. Give me 1 second, Ascari. Let this Mel finish this point.
Yeah, man. No, nah, but not for nothing, you know. But
Say again?
that right there is a prime example for you know, a person that's not level-headed and in tune or whatever the case may be, how, you know what I'm saying, you know, it was a spill and a message being drawn out, you know what I'm saying, that somebody was off for a specific amount of time and just started just going in and not even wondering, you know what I'm saying, what was going on during the time. Like, we always got to be mindful. We can't be always the ones that trying to cheat, and we do certain things that we'll sit here and tell others to be mindful of, man. Like, we always got to be mindful when we 10 toes down, man.
Yo, the
You know what
whole
I'm saying?
thing,
Because you
though,
never
Mel,
know
we
what's
just gotta get brothers to
going on in
start.
another person's mind.
We just gotta get brothers to start showing some more growth. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like
exactly.
everybody
We could lip
had a
all
moment.
day, man.
We human. You know what I mean? Nigga try to keep that positive energy. Sometimes motherfucker might say something, and that just he might have just said that shit at the wrong time, and you'll pop. I mean, normally that might be your thing. You know what I'm saying? But a motherfucker just said it at the wrong time. But it's just that a motherfucker got to just start showing some growth because y'all got people that look up to y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you got a strong following. Mel, you got a following. We got to start leading by example to take that influence and make that shit move in a positive note.
Nah, hear me?
Now you might lose some people because some people looking for bullshit.
Let me say something, Mel, on that, please.
Yeah, bro.
Right. You right. We gotta lead by example, but part of that example gotta come from the West Coast, bro. They gotta start acknowledging that, all right, it may have originated in the West, right? But when it came to the East, we took it to a whole new height. Now we trying to rewrite that script and take the negativity out of it and bring about positivity. But we're not gonna get it if we're not working hand to hand and acknowledging each other. It's gangsters on all coasts, West Coast, East Coast, Midwest. It's gangsters all over the place. So nobody is no more gangster than the next person. What makes a man is a person willing to make that sacrifice, also tuck his tail, because you can't teach and enlighten by squeezing that trigger and showing how tough you are. So as Mel was saying, listen, CK, we got a game plan. It's what we're going to do. We can have a nation of homies follow us. There's going to always be that separation because you got dudes trying to say which coast is valid, which coast is not valid. We all valid. We all street people, and we try to make change. The change come by doing that, changing. And part of that change is be able to acknowledge that, yo, at the end of the day, forget the color code, all that. We black men first. That's the first part of change. The second part of change is being willing to work with people like Mel and myself. I just met a Scary. I don't know what he stand for, but in due time we can communicate. I find out what the brother stand for. But that's the big. That's why I wanted to get in here, because I was listening to, when I came out, I listened to what Mel was saying. I heard what the Scary was saying, but none of that. Anything was said. I get what Mel was saying. Mel was basically saying what I'm saying. Like, in order for us to make change amongst our youth, bro, we gotta acknowledge each other. We have to show respect to each other. We gotta put this little corny braggadocio, what coach is better than the next coach, to the side, man. And let's deal with real agendas. We're not fighting symptoms. We're gonna fight the problem. So we keep fighting symptoms. Guess what? We can take a Tylenol for a symptom or an Advil for a cold and a cough, but how are we gonna neutralize that cough? By dealing with the problem head on. And the problem head on is we got to stop the separation, stop talking about, oh, well, the West Coast is more valid than the East Coast, or, the Midwest is, more valid than the Southwest. We don't care about none of that. At this point, we need help. And the help going to come from us, through the leaders, and through the leaders, it's going to come to the younger that come after us and the generation after that.
That's a fact. Mel, you want to add to that?
Yeah, man. Me, man. I'm just big on discipline, man. I'm just very mindful what I say and everything, and I just try to take it all in stride, because, it's situations. See, I overstand, but I open my mind to the aspect of, what I'm saying, to the point where, I know that throughout history over here on the East, man, there's been New York set all up and down and around, going around and around, and they not in tune with nobody. You know what I'm saying? They never got, them.
And I think that's what it seemed like. It seemed like the LA guys just want. It seemed like, but from the outside looking in, like the LA guys want New York to, I guess, to acknowledge them.
Because dudes is saying like, yo, it started here, but nobody's claiming that it didn't start there. So that really has no validation, because all right, we started hip hop, but it's many different variations all across the planet that embraces the culture. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a lot of concepts that was led to us that was wrong from Matt. You know what I'm saying? That involves a lot of Chicago shit, but you don't hear Chicago motherfuckers constantly talking about, yo, what I'm saying, the homies, this and the other, yo, they talking about the five, they talking about that. Chicago motherfuckers rarely even say anything in regards to none of that shit, and they know about all that shit, including the motherfucking Spanish brothers with the Latin King shit. They said they shit one time, and that was really that, but they didn't really speak on too much of that. But the thing about that too is that what a lot of people fail to realize is this, right? A lot of us, man, we was miseducated. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us went through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? In the process. So for motherfuckers to be having natural life, so for people to be having natural life, people to be dead, people that got, what I'm saying, naturally, just disfigured for the rest of their life and all that. That don't make them, because they wasn't, blessed. That don't make them not real, nothing like that. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I think I said this before. I think with you, Info Minds, so I'm gonna reiterate it just in case I didn't.
Okay.
Ron Karinga, right?
Right.
He was a gladiator, I think. Ron Karinga was a gladiator. He is the one that allegedly killed Bunchy Carter in the UCLA campus in LA, right? Which was the leader of the Black Panthers chapter, LA chapter, in LA, right? And he killed them. This dude he was a gladiator, but he started what it was called the United Slaves.
The U.S.
Right. And they was working with Reagan at the time, who was governor. You know what I'm saying? The COINTELPRO motherfuckers, and they was going at the Panthers and all that shit, right? Now a lot of people don't know This is the same individual that started Kwanzaa.
Okay, Ron Karenga.
Right, that's the same dude that started Kwanzaa. So now he made principles. Now he lived the life of a fucking dirtbag. He did a lot of shit fucked up. And he was working with the motherfucking police and the government to bring down the pen for his own people and everything, you know what I'm saying, or whatever have you. And he's supposed to have been the black scholars, because remember, they was beefing and debating about who was going to teach the African American students black history, right? That was what the whole beef was about. One of the reasons why Bunchy ended up dead, right?
Okay.
So, you know, but still, do you not acknowledge the principles and the things that Kwanzaa represent and what it could bring to a people once they digest the principles?
Hey, y'all need, if y'all on Wi-Fi, hey, listen, if y'all on, excuse me, brother, if y'all on Wi-Fi, move closer to your router. If you're on Wi-Fi, that way we can hear you.
You heard what I said?
Yeah.
Timbo?
Yeah, that's a
Can't
fact.
see nobody.
We can hear you though.
Yeah, because you know, because the thing is this, right? Is Ron Karenga history?
Now, do you say that do you dismiss Kwanzaa because of Ron Karenga's?
Yeah, Ron Karenga was a sellout, man. We wasted a lot of good time on an oppressor, a cat that worked with, aided and abetted the oppressor. And I think that would be counterproductive. He sit up here talking about Ron Karenga history when he betrayed the struggle.
All right, and guess what? I agree with that.
I didn't hear what you saying.
No, hey, Melly,
because
Melly, I agree with that. You know why, Melly?
He be just jumping in. So again, I ain't hear nothing he said.
He right though. Hear me up. I was gonna say it, but I wasn't gonna say it. But then he said it. You're right. Forget about Ron Karenga, right? Bottom line is, this thing wasn't founded by just Mac. This is where even myself on Queen, I was drinking, and it kind of slipped by me. It wasn't founded with just Mac. It was a handful of us that actually started it. Me, Mac, Shaw 120, Dip, Rudy, it's a bunch of dudes. Humpback Supreme. So it wasn't just Mac. What happened was
that's overstood. No, that's overstood, bro. But the point is,
they
don't. A lot of people on the West,
but they don't know that.
Realize a lot of people on the West,
right.
When they say Mac and everything, and see,
but Mel, let me clean this up. No.
When they use Mac history and him telling, and they using the fact about Monster Cody's book and all this other thing like that. You know what I'm saying? That waters it down to the point where you know, or whatever the case may be. A lot of them don't know our stories or what happened. Whatever they don't know about that.
And Mel, listen, that's why you let me speak. I'm gonna clarify right now. Because you making the mistake, I made the mistake before 3 or 4 times. It wasn't founded by just Mac. What happened was,
what mistake is I made now, bro? I didn't say Mac.
Mel, I'm not here to debate you, Mel. I'm not here to debate you. We repping the same situation right now. I'm trying to bring more clarity to the situation. Because everybody in the world keep thinking that OG Mac started. He didn't start this. Collectively, we started it together with an old man from California named Fish. I was there. I could talk about it. This is why Ed's called me and Value CK. You got to straighten it out. So now that we're on the platform, I'm gonna do as Dead Eye call everybody. I'm gonna straighten it out for everybody right now. It wasn't founded by this OG Mac. He assumed that position because nobody really wanted that position, and at the time, more people that would follow him from his neighborhood. So dude didn't really bucket because I'm gonna be real with you. I'm speaking for the whole Brooklyn. Brooklyn don't really care about all that position. Said we riding, we just banging. So he kind of pulled that off because we wasn't really focused on that. So he making calls. We just respecting the fact that we had one common goal, one enemy, and that was the people who was oppressing and cutting people for whatever they reasons was. So now let me clarify that for the whole world. OG Mac didn't start NYB by himself. It was collective. One Man House of Pain was created by a bunch of us. All right, so that's listen. I'm only giving facts. I was there. I can say it. That's why nobody ever bucked me because everybody knew CK was there. I was the nigga who hit the nigga in the head with the phone. I set it off. So then there, whatever. I'm just saying, let's kill that theory now about Mac. Yeah, at one point, Mac, he did control the situation. I'm not refuting that. What I'm saying is though, it didn't start with Mac alone. It started with all of us, just that us being who we are, real niggas, we didn't care about position, so on and so forth. That shit came into play later on when dudes started banging for position and slots and all the rest of that stuff. This is the biggest misconception. This is the reason why you have to explain what you explained about Kwanzaa, and because homie was moving the way he was moving, does it kill the principles of Kwanzaa? I agree with you on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a motherfucker,
Yeah.
if I'm making a point of something, it's not no fuck Ron Karina because it's the same situation. Because first of all, before everybody even came in the even came in here live and all that, Son got on live and wasn't even knowing what was being discussed. So you
Facts.
jumping
No,
in a
all right, you're right. I
conversation
agree
that
with
you're
you.
not even clear about what's being said. So how can
I
you be
agree with you.
giving comments about anything if you don't know what's being talked about? So now
Facts.
you being a scholar and everything, and you don't even know how to represent yourself in a conversation. You
That's a
understand what I'm
fact.
saying? So that's one of that's why like I try not to, because one thing about I always go to just about discipline, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you talk, I listen. You know what I'm saying? I don't put words in nobody's mouth, nobody will put words in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? We get to the point, get to the source, get what we trying to do, and not make this shit extra about who's smarter than whatever. We just getting the facts. We got a goal that we trying to accomplish and stick to that motherfucking goal. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole fact. I'm just chiming in because that's what I want to kill with everybody in the West Coast, people here in the East Coast, and the Midwest. I mean, I wanted to know this. First of all, it wasn't started with Mac, and I ain't gonna lie, I misrepresented that to myself several times because, like I said in the beginning, we wasn't really focused on, in terms of who ran what. It was just a bunch of real dudes that stood up for a common goal. Later on, they came in position or whatever. He assumed that role, and nobody really challenged him. You know what I'm saying? But it was more realness. Cause guess what? Me, Pimp, Quell, we bought the structure that dudes reading 15 books per month. We bought the structure to certain things in terms of dudes having some form of unity, understanding, loyalty. You know what I mean? So this is why I say, all right, cool. It was a turning phase, and he did assume that position. But we got dudes like yourself, Mel. Mel, you brought more to the table than he could have ever brought in a million years. You brought balance, you brought stability. You know what I mean? This is the reason why after me and you had a little conversation, for those that know, at one point, me and Mel were this close to being rivals. Because he's a man, I'm a man, we came, we vibed, we chopped it up or whatever. And been him younger than me, but he still taught me something and made me see a whole level view to what was going on, made me stop attacking. I was attacking bros. Know what you at? And Mel talked me into your CK. At the end of the day, it's a big situation. Boom, 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 boom. That ain't how you got to go at it, bro. And he called me big bro. That ain't how you got to go at it, big bro. This how you boom, that. You was wrong. I got the information. I know you was wrong. Let me rectify it. Stop hitting the bro. I was hitting people. So it's always a hat up, not a hat down, a hat up to you, because at the end of the day or whatever, you kind of schooled me, bro. Now I was on my savagery. You tame me and you school me, yo, bro. That's not what it's about. I'm just saying, let's kill that rumor. Everybody think that one man created this. It could never be created, even with Kwanzaa. One man couldn't create it. He may take credit for something, but throughout the history of the black man, we create light bulbs and everything else. People always take credit for what the next people do. With this right here, yeah, it came from the West Coast. We know that. Hands down. Unfortunately, it wasn't a book based on blood. It was a Crip book that gave us certain things in terms of people name being on the wall and so on and so forth. That came from other monster. We know that already. But what I'm saying right here is we can't keep basing our conversation based on that. That shit is primitive now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do it
Dude
primitive.
should have never gave that up. Dude should have never gave that up. See, this is my whole thing.
I gave it up for a reason.
A lot of people get mad when dudes from other coasts or whatever say, yo, this, that, and the other, whatever the case may be. But motherfuckers is on the fucking social media giving all of this shit up, beefing and arguing with each other. You know what I'm saying? Beefing and arguing with each other and so forth and so on and giving it up. And only thing other people was sitting back and watching this shit like, hold up, these niggas supposed to be what, who, what, whatever, what, doing what, and they sitting here listening, and this is what they going off of. You
That's the
understand
reason.
what I'm saying? This is
Yeah,
the shit
I
that they
understand that, but
going
that's
off
why I'm
with.
rectifying it right now, because every time you're taught, you keep giving Mac credit for starting something that he didn't start by
Yeah, but
himself.
bro, we off the Mac thing. We not talking. You've been talking about Mac the whole time we here. We not
Yeah,
talking
but
about
listen
Mac
to me.
no more, bro.
But
You
if you
still stuck on Mac. We not talking about Mac.
I'm not.
We talking about just in general,
The whole
bro.
point is, you ask them, they go say, "Nah, she can't stuck on Mac. I'm stuck on the Kwanzaa." You keep using comparison to Kwanzaa. It doesn't fit. Kwanzaa don't fit.
It does. No, it does fit.
It
It
really
does
don't. You know
fit.
why? Listen, one
It
man.
does fit. I'm gonna
Let me
tell you
talk.
why it fit. I'm gonna tell
Mel,
you
let me
why
talk.
it fit.
Mel, one man, a dirtbag, right, took responsibility
Nigga
for
focus
creating
about
Kwanzaa,
who
right?
created something
You,
like who. Yeah,
you know,
yeah, bro.
look, guess what? You frustrated. I just came on fresh. So if you want me to,
Nah,
if you
I'm
want to
listening
talk,
to you. Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
go
fall
ahead.
back and let you talk.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's up,
Yo,
Timbo?
Nino, what's up? It's
Timbo.
CK. That's Nino. Nino, that's CK. Nino,
Salute, Nino.
Hey, who?
you've been sitting in the
What's up,
background, man.
man?
You wanna tap
Hey,
back in?
listen, man. Hey, listen. I'm back on, man. Hey, first and foremost, man. Like I said, I want to do a public apology to my listeners out there, to all the listeners who tuned in. They tuned in to hear, some information and dialogue and knowledge. So it wasn't about this bullshit. However, I stepped off because, like I said, I'm not an argumentative type dude, man. I'm a take flight dude. I don't argue, so I had to take a breather for a minute, man. And then, I got a phone call, and my better half told me, continue to handle your business and deliver that message to the people because the people need to hear it. So it's like this, man. Look, I personally, I really don't even like getting on these situations as far as these blogs and have to talk about the actual gang culture because that's not my life no more. So I can give a shit about it. I feel like it's irrelevant because we still going in a circle and we perpetuating the same cycle over and over, no matter what fucking culture it is. Like my homie Ascari got on the said, it's like, dog, we doing the devil's advocate. We doing the work. We know this and we still choose to do it. So my whole purpose is, again, like I've been saying, homie, I'm the messenger. And can't no nigga out there shooting pop on the messenger because this messenger pops back. I'm just here to deliver the message as the prophet, man. You feel what I'm saying? So I'd rather talk to the people, talk to the youngers out there, banging gang members or not, and let's talk about the constructive shit and ideology ideas that we can come up with or how we can come out of this goddamn ocean we sinking in as the people. Because as a culture, we all fucked up, homie. Straight up as a culture. We've been fucking culture jacked. We've been ripped disguise of our whole entire culture. So we fucked up as a culture. So my whole thing was, I didn't want to come on here for all that riffraff, and I told y'all that from the giddy up. But the youngin couldn't handle itself where we can talk back and forth or even debate. So it's cool. We're doing another day where I would even talk to the young nigga, man. But right now, I had to calm myself down and USA because I know me. Feel me? I'm not no niggas gonna talk. I fly,
That's why
I get on the plane.
just stay
Whatever.
between us. Why he just shouldn't stay between us. He should never even came on here because since that moment, the whole energy and everything has been persuade. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying right now, and it's glad
I can't hear what's being said though.
Get back to that pinpoint. You know what I'm saying? The whole reason why
Right,
we
get
even
back to the
on
whole
here
point
now.
that
You know
we
what I'm
was
saying?
here. That's right.
Never even got on this shit. You know what I'm saying? It just swayed the whole everything. It just swayed everything. It just swayed everything. You know what I'm saying? Because we was past all that. We was past all the East Coast and who did this and that. We was already past all that. So everybody that's tuned in that came in after that only just reiterated and brought that back over there.
Right, the same point that we already had made. That's
That we
true.
already had made. So we just like we was getting nowhere.
Yeah, so I mean, we had some good dialogue. We could get these guys back on. Let me see. What was the verb? You know what I'm saying? If y'all got some questions in the comment section, man, y'all want to ask the brother Mel something. Y'all want to ask something.
See, the only reason why I keep bringing that up, beloved, is because a lot of people would see. I read comments.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I listen to what people say. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people tend to use that to discredit and to shoot down or demoralize. You have people like Meek Mill in his song. He said your father was a rat, so you a mouse, nigga. Some shit like that off that where he had came home. You know what I'm talking about? The song I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, so because your father did this or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? You know, that makes you nothing, or that makes this, that, and the other. And that's not true, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you know, so fuck the fact that, you know, people got natural life. Fuck the fact that people done died. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the fact it was a whole real situation going on. Not no fake comical shit that people was misunderstanding when they looking at these little misled guys, kids that was in the streets at the time when this shit was just starting off. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I be reiterating that, because that's the best like reference I could use to you know what I'm saying, like, you know, to against to get people to, you know, metaphorically, you know, get the picture when I'm painting.
Yo, Mel, Nino, you there?
Yeah, I'm right here, bro.
Nino, you there?
This dude talking about fuck Ron Karinga, he betrayed the people. Well, yeah, I'm talking about Ron Karinga in reference to Mac, because I got betrayed by that man. What the fuck are you talking about? Fuck him or whatever. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You gotta understand.
He was using it as an example. He was using it as an example.
Yeah, you gotta understand what's being said before you give your opinion about things. Because the only thing you came on here is to be a scholar, and you just you like you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even hold a conversation. Like, you just want to be in a classroom and have niggas just sit down and listen. Like, I'm not one of them individuals, especially when I start hearing little shit that I don't disagree with, or I just feel like I need to add on a little bit more. That's just how I am. That's that. You know what I'm saying? This is one thing about us that, you know, is the reason why, you know what I'm saying, we have so many so much anger and everything like that, because we don't have effective communication skills, man. You know what I'm saying, certain people don't know how to communicate, and you have some people that could be an intellectual buffoon. He could have all the mannerisms, he could have all the intellect and everything, but when it comes to common shit like saying excuse me before starting a conversation, something like that sometimes can make a difference.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Nino, what you got to, what's up, bro? Talk to us. I still got a couple questions for you, man. What's up with your Wi-Fi, man? Here we go.
Nino, man, one of them nights, man.
Here we go.
Man, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Nino.
Yeah.
With tempo going in and out, this shit keep going.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he gonna put it on me. All right.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Hey, peace to everybody on the platform.
Yo, peace, King.
Yo, Bless, go ahead. Talk about it, dog.
Hey, first I want to say peace to everybody on the platform.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey, this is the point I want to make real quick, man. Yeah, this is the point I want to make real quick, and then I'm out. It seems like when I speak, my voice come in later than when you responding and shit. And I'm gonna just get right to it, right? At the end of the day, man, it's like we you know, this whole thing we talking about, man, we talking about lives right now. This is the most important thing. We got this COVID-19 shit that we know these motherfucking governments got out here. First, this shit was talking to white people. They went back and remixed this shit more than likely. Now it's talking to black people. We got other real shit going on in the world, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know what's going on from the West. I'm Bounty Hunter. Nino is my big homie. Ascari is one of my big homies. You know what I'm talking about? But at the end of the day, homie, I don't got no this nothing for the homies that's banging the East Coast set. Period. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when we all came from Africa, we came out the motherfucking boats, we came right over here to the South, and then we start merging and spreading out to New York, to Cali, to the West Coast, to up north, all that shit, my nigga. Where they land over here in the South, and then they spread the fuck out, and that's where we land at the end of the day, bro, this shit really, like, we know we can keep going about everything that happened. Nino speaking some valid points, Ascari speaking some valid points, Mel speaking some valid points. Nino is a real street nigga. So is Ascari. More than likely, so is Scheme. And I really feel like more like so is Mel and the homie the other brother that been on. You understand what I'm saying? So that's overstood, my nigga. Like, that's overstood. That's bull. That's already overstood. So, but we all follow that shit right there. We ain't talking about all that shit. Cause you, at the end of the day, you still got motherfuckers in all these different penitentiaries and all these different states who go on YouTube, who's not plugged in with nobody, who don't know something, who don't know nothing, but they throwing up the bees and they throwing up this B-dog shit, and they saying, oh, well, the East like this because they're watching YouTube. Oh, the West like this because they're watching YouTube. This is a motherfucking platform, my nigga, that niggas is on right now that can help make a difference to some real shit. You got everybody watching and looking right now. Everybody's watching and looking. This shit is bigger than anything else we talking about, blood. You feel me? So what I'm saying is, man, is love for everybody, man. At the end of the day, I'm gonna fuck you from east, west. I'm born in Yonkers, New York, family. You understand what I'm saying? I'm born in Yonkers. I chose to fuck with the bounty hunters. That was my particular choice. That's what I did. In the story. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I love all the brothers, man, that's black, man. We fucked up right now, homie. You understand what I'm saying? And right now, these people, these crackers come in here with these tanks and shit, roll these tanks up in the hood and say, get your motherfucking ass in the house. Don't bring your ass out the house because of this and that and the third, and they got them guns. What we gonna do? We ain't even unified. We ain't even ready for that.
Not at all.
You feel me? If we bring this shit together on some East and West shit, nigga, we the strongest motherfucking army out here. Period. This shit bigger than that. If we bring this shit together from East and West, forget all the history, forget what Mac did. We already know about all that. Forget all that shit. We not talking about none of that. Forget all that. At the end of the day, motherfuckers on the East, niggas in New York, they getting locked up, they getting shot, they banging, they putting on the same as niggas from the West doing. That's noted on both coasts, my nigga. It don't matter. We getting besides the point. The whole point of this platform is we got all these brothers and sisters watching this. You understand what I'm saying? I got so many people on right now watching this. So that's the whole thing, man. We need to get to the point where let's get to educating the ones that's listening and looking on right now. And then after that happened, let's exchange some numbers and shit. And then behind the scene, let's come together and put some underground shit together that we're gonna goddamn try to come together. Period. This is the platform where we can reach millions and millions of people. Let's use that, come behind the scene, share some numbers, get back to the business, and that's a wrap, my nigga. That's all I want to say, my nigga. I really wanted to get off. It's love to everybody. Mel, you's intelligent brother. There's always love, homie. So whoop to that nigga. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, Nino is a solid homie too. He's a street homie. He love what he love, and he gonna come aggressive. Killer Kev love what he love. He gonna come aggressive. Scheme love what he love. He will come aggressive. And all of these we probably already know with the business. We know they with the business. But at the end of the day, man, all this misunderstanding and miseducation, my nigga, and you know, is everybody just misunderstood. But we ain't trying to get on all that. We talking about bringing shit together on some one shit, my nigga. And we got everybody watching us right now, listening to us right now, bro. Let's get back to that, family. And get back to that right now. And that's all I gotta say, blood. Oh, salute to the east, to the west.
So guess what? That's what I just said before all of that. Man. I just said, listen, man, change come about change. You can talk change all day, but you're not trying to make that change by us coming together one East and West, then it is what it is. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to dub you, man. I was just trying to say the Kwanzaa comment, all that is irrelevant right now. The whole point is we want the Western, we respect them. We want the same respect, and make that respect be our glue.
I ain't even cut your wisdom blood, but right now we putting on. We ain't putting on, but right now, man, we got everybody watching us. So we need so. You know what I'm saying? So look, we talking about we talk about on some unifying shit, and then behind the scene we gonna get together and we can talk about everything with Ron Karenga, the BPPs, you know what I'm saying, and all that, Fred Hampton, all that. Right now, a lot of them brothers is dead. A lot of them brothers ain't even here right now. They're not going through what we going through. They're not catching the cases. They're not catching the charges. None of the shit that we faced through that did the time and all that. They not, you know what I'm saying, which they done did, and we salute that. But right now, bro, we right here, right now, and we standing on what we standing on, and the same thing we standing on is everything that a lot of motherfuckers is losing their lives behind right now. That's what we trying to bring to the end. This is the reason that we're using Timbo platform to do, and salute to Timbo, because without this brother platform, a lot of motherfuckers won't hear nothing we saying. So salute to that fan right there.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? I get that, but I just said that you just said, bro. I just said we talk about unity. When you go back and look at my comment, Nino, the beginning, when I came in, I was talking about us unifying and put everything to the side, and that's dealing with a structure where we all respect each other and we come together as one whole. As I was saying, I'm not talking about Ron. I don't want to talk about Ron Karinga. I don't want to talk about Huey P. Newton. I want to talk about us, because we here living right now, and we gonna make the change.
That's a fact, man.
That's what it's about, man. That's what it's
about.
That's
a
what
fact.
the point been about. But we talking about guys leading by example. CK, I know that shit sound good when the people, you know what I mean. But we gotta be a testament. You gotta be a motherfucker. Got to see you and be able to say, okay, he really walking and he talking and he living the shit he talking. Oh, because you got
That's
people in here saying that, you can't contradict yourself. That's all I'm just saying, man. When
That's
you really
all
about that change, you got to be about that, man, because people gonna hold you to the fire.
Hey, bro, let me explain something to you, bro. Right.
What are you doing?
I'm not saying you, Mel. Right? Because I don't know. All right, baby. I don't know where you been, Mel. But I've been in Cali. My cousin Prime was Pyru. He started off blood in New York. He went out there. We always in California doing what we doing, moving amongst the homies out there, whatever. He became Pyru. Everlue Hats became what they became out there. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is this right here, right? Is that and we're gonna involve ourselves in the chat. It should be no hostility. It should be no frustration. It is what it is, man. This is why I came on. Why I came on, because I seen when my little bro hit me, who's from the West Coast, the CK, yo, get on there with this, that, boom. Mel making a point, but go in there and hold him down. So I came on there from the gate. When I came in from the gate, bro, I came on the gate. So listen, man, at the end of the day, it ain't about who's tougher, who's better. It's about killing that symptom fighting and dealing with the problem head on. From the gate, that's what I said. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean as Mel to that. I wasn't challenging you, Mel. What I was saying was, let's not go with the similarities or comparisons.
Bro,
We
you
just deal
said
with what's
that like
going on
5
right now, because our
times, bro.
problem
Like
is
like
right
you
now.
said that
And
like
that problem
5
is
times, bro. Like I'm
stopping,
all that.
these different dudes trying to claim what coast is better or what set is better, who got it more working, and let's deal with the problem. I can talk, you know why? I'm dealing with the youth. My shit is written in stone right now. Right now, because of my works in the community, I got the Jewish community coming together and putting together to give me a nonprofit right now. You know what I mean? Dude Donovan Mitchell right here. But my thing is, how do I transcend that to the West Coast? Because we can have it. Tribe got G-Mac in New York, but he just got New York. How do I take, it's called Seed Platform. That's my nonprofit. Seed Platform. Something, everything, anything different. A platform geared toward the community, global community. How do I transcend that to the West Coast?
Hey, Blood, check it out. Hey, check it out, Blood. Hey, I want to just say this right here, homie. Much respect and love to what you speaking on, Blood. You feel me? And what you've been saying. You saying some real shit. Mel saying some real shit. Nino saying some real shit. Scheme was saying some real shit. Everybody's saying some real shit. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes when you got some real solid street motherfuckers that love what they love, some things, some you know, it's just that's just like you putting two pit bulls in the cage who don't even know each other. You put them straight in the cage with each other, they don't even know each other. Both of them aggressive. Both of them motherfucking grand champions. You put them straight in the cage, they don't even know each other. You understand what I'm saying? And this motherfucker growl, and this motherfucker gonna growl back. And look, we all for all that. We all for all that, because at the end of the day, we know that the motherfucker putting us in the cage is the motherfucking crackers. This is what we need to be talking about. But that right there is some behind the scenes shit, my nigga. What we trying to get to is this shit with, we got everybody in the comment section that's watching these lives, my nigga, that's looking like, yo, damn, these niggas getting outside the point where everybody, y'all was saying some real shit, but ain't nobody perfect, and shit conversations can drift off a little bit when they start getting real passionate, because we all passionate about this shit. We dying and done did time for. Everybody done did time and died and everything for this. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas, I'm doing time right now because some homies goddamn got me hooked the fuck up and fucked up and said I told them to do some shit about some bullshit, and they locked me the fuck up, my nigga. And I'm doing this time right now, fighting my shit, homie. You feel me? So I'm not, this platform is for about saving fucking lives, my nigga. At the end of the day, You know what I'm saying? According to the black and white, I lost mine. You dig? According to black and white, I lost mine. You feel me? But I'm still fighting mine because the shit ain't over with, nigga. The shit ain't over with. But at the end of the day, bro, we need to bring this shit together. We got too many powerful motherfuckers right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? It's love to everybody. Forget all the West East shit. We not talking about all that. Niggas in New York did what they did. Niggas held that shit down. And at the end of the day, niggas is some real soldiers because they still here today throwing that motherfucking B up, my nigga. They're still throwing the B up. They ain't stopped throwing it up, nigga. And that's the whoop for me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? On bounty hunters, homie.
Right
You know what I'm
side,
saying?
right side.
But other than that right there, man, forget all that bullshit, man. Let's bring this shit together on some one shit. Let's figure out what the fuck we gonna do to unite together, my nigga. I'm plugged in with all the GDs from Chicago and all that. Vice Lords in the Stones. You know, you dig what I'm saying? So let's really make some history. Forget all the other shit, man. Let's get behind the scene and really make some motherfucking history, man. You dig what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. We got all this shit. The crackers got their army. Where our fucking army at? The Chinese got their army. The Arabs got their army. The Russians got their army. Where the fuck our army at? That's what Marcus Garvey was trying to do. You feel me? Let's pick up the motherfucking torch where he left off at, and let's keep motherfucking going, blood. And it's salute to everybody, man. That's all I want to say, man. And I'm really out with this, homie.
So whoa.
Yo, Cat, you here?
Yo, salute, bro.
What's going on? Yo, CK, you here?
Yeah, I'm here, baby.
Yeah, man. If you know how I do, man. You know I be always trying to put water on shit, man, and bring brothers together, man. But like I said, all y'all gotta follow him. CK, you gotta follow him. Mel, you gotta follow him. Wildcat, you gotta follow him. Motherfuckers use their platforms. You'll see guys like me, where we should be trying to have a platform, should be trying to be a mediator instead of throwing water, throwing gasoline on all the situations. Now I brought y'all here because y'all men, man. Don't nobody owe nobody no money. You know what I mean? Instead of niggas gotta lead by example. So your Cat, CK, you know, if there's any issues, I'm hoping that we could really like take a turn and really start really using y'all influence to really change some lives for real. You know what I mean? Because people are feeding off of y'all energy.
Let me say something on that, right?
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. Hold on. My whole thing definitely always be upon, you know what I mean, trying to put the positive things more of an aspect than anything else, you know what I'm saying? Because there is no other use for a platform. At least for me, there is no other use for it. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's only if you're going to use it as a means of spreading a communication that's an antidote towards the negative things that's going on outside and the aspects that are being taught to those younger people out there that's basically, you know, moving wrong because they're being taught wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's basically where I gravitate towards, you know, the utilization of my platform. Am I guilty of, you know, being responsive? Yeah. And when you're being responsive, it doesn't show, how you say it doesn't show the true meaning of, you know, how you really feel about certain people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got love for
responsive.
Check it out, Cat. But look, check this out, y'all.
Responsive to what though?
Everybody know. Hold on a second, CK. Let me just say my point. Let me just say my point as a mediator. Hold on, let me say my point real quick. We all know that once you, well, check it out. Well, listen to what I'm about to say. Look, once you become part of the circus, what they say, you a clown if you become part of the circus. We can't become part of the circus, man.
That's a fact.
Regardless of what's going on, I don't go for what they say. Who you are, the legacy that y'all built, the reputations that you built. Don't let the internet fool you into squandering it, my nigga.
Yeah, I agree.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you right. That's my point.
No, you're right. But the point is, he's saying he agree, but
I can't hear what anybody else is saying.
All right, exactly. Yes, I'm talking.
Okay, he couldn't hear you. But go ahead, CK. He didn't say nothing wrong. He didn't say nothing.
Look, I ain't say something wrong.
I can't hear him. I can only see his lips moving in his hands.
See, exactly. He don't hear me. He been.
You hear him now?
My thing is, bro.
Nah, right? I can't hear him.
Right.
He
I
said
could see him.
responsive.
I could see
He
Mel
said
Kross.
response.
Salute Mel
Okay.
Did he
Kross,
hear
but
me,
I
bro?
can't.
Yo,
Did
salute,
he hear me,
salute.
bro?
All
At
right,
the end of
we
the day,
trying to make
whatever.
a point. Hold on
I
a
can't
second.
hear
Hold on a
Mel
second,
either.
Cat.
Hold on, let
Hold
me
on a
see what
second,
this
Cat.
nigga.
Hold on a second, Cat. Go ahead, CK.
At the end of the day, right? He said responsive, but the truth to the matter that's on my flag, what I stand for. That shit was between him, Ice Cold Leone, not KK, not Mel Kross, not Sobe, none of us. It should have stayed with him. Ice Cold. I asked both of them to stop. When I asked him to stop, he attacked me. So that responsive
You
stuff,
gonna tell
we're
me
not
what
gonna
he's
do that.
saying?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
He's
bro.
saying?
saying, yeah.
That's
We're not
not.
gonna do that. Bottom line is, I never had a problem with Cat. Neither did KK, no Melody, none of us. We still love him. The point is, he gotta take responsibility for his action, bro. You
Yeah,
attacked
well, that's
innocent
what he's
people.
doing right now. He took responsibility for.
No, he said responsive. Responsive to me. He responded, son.
Well, okay.
Nobody attacked him. He attacked us. Ice Cold
Well, you
Leone.
see what I'm saying now? This is what
Yeah,
opens it up for a guy like you see. You have a person like
yeah.
Nino. When people look at what you guys got going on the East Coast, when they look into that, y'all are the faces that they see. So whatever y'all are doing
Also, I need to
is
pour you
the
a drink, man,
impression.
afterwards.
What people see y'all doing is the impression that they get of everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's just like I'm trying to have you guys come on and speak with some intelligence, speak with
facts.
far as some unity, and put some water over the bridge over some silly shit because the world is watching, my nigga. That's my point.
Now, that's a fact. And guess what? I agree with you. I only came on to support what Mel Kross was saying. Only thing I didn't agree with Mel Kross is that he keep using the Kwanzaa situation, and I just want to let him know the Kwanzaa don't really fit. I really want to hear the Mel Kross situation. Why?
Yeah, I can't hear
Because
nothing he's saying.
I've
Oh,
grown,
okay.
to
I don't
respect Mel
know.
Kross, his intellect, what he stand for, and even though I'm older than him, I follow my little brother because I understand what he stand for.
I don't hear nothing he's saying, homie.
Right? They're gonna tell you what it is. They'll tell you what I'm
You
saying.
can hear me though, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
he
hear
can hear
you.
you. He can hear you.
Oh, he can hear
Right?
me too?
Oh, they can
Yeah,
hear you
yeah, I
now.
can hear
He can
you.
hear you. He can hear each other now.
I can hear
Okay,
you.
there it is.
Damn, I can't. How come I can't hear them though?
Right? But anyway, at the end of the day or whatever, my thing is this right here, right? Because I respect Mel Kross, I'm willing to follow Mel Kross. Cause with me, it ain't about a big I and a little U. As Mel say, your CK, he know we deal with this. Your CK, I want to blah blah blah. I'm gonna follow his lead. Why? I see a leader there. Even with Cat, I exhausted my memory with Cat. I ain't got no beef with Cat. And on the low, in his heart, he ain't got no beef with me. Maybe he wanted me to do something at the
Well,
time.
y'all right here. Y'all
I didn't
right here
have.
right now. You heard that?
Yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying
heard him?
maybe
Nah,
he wanted
I
me.
can't hear nothing he's saying.
He gonna
Well,
tell you
he
what I'm
said that he
saying,
ain't got no problem with you. He said he whatever the fuck was in the past is in the past. He said he ain't got no problem with you.
right? At the end
And
of
he
the
hoping
day,
that.
maybe he wanted me to do something that at that moment I didn't have in me. But I'm not gonna lie, Ice Coleon is blood and he a
Yeah, but
baby. He a baby,
my
so
whole thing was, I don't think it's hard for us to leave the nonsense alone. I don't think it's hard for us for that. The problem that is here, the problem where the problem comes from, is that now we have all these trolls.
I
You
don't
know what
care
I'm
about
saying?
y'all.
My thing now is, it's
See, he
easy.
worried about
I'm
trolls.
sure
Forget
he
the
could do
trolls,
his own
cat.
thing. I could do my own thing. But we still have a problem that was insinuated through our little squabble with a bunch of stupid ass trolls that all they keep doing is uploading people's content, doing all this other stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? My lane, and I'm sure it ain't hard for him to do his. My whole thing is the people in between. Every time you look in between, it's some old craziness shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And then they look at they saying, oh, it's coming from here,
He
it's
ain't being
coming from
responsible,
there. You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
And listen, if we gonna put this shit behind us, we gotta be 10,000% with each other,
If he
bro.
can hear me, I don't even know if he can hear
Now
me.
I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear. But my thing is,
Damn,
and,
why I
and,
can't
and
hear him?
look, as I'm talking, repeat what I'm saying, so please. At the end of the day, if we're gonna be real, we have to be men about it.
Yo, I'm gonna
And
leave. I'm gonna leave and come back.
all right, do that.
I'm gonna hit the link again
All right, do that. All
because I
right,
can't hear what he's
all
saying.
right.
I could see him. I could see him doing the his
Yeah,
thumbs up, but I can't hear nothing.
I mean, anyway, so let him leave and come back. But my thing is right here, right? And Melly, you know what time it is. He being fake right now, bro. Nobody attacked Wildcat. Him and Ice Cold had a problem. Not me, not KK. Like I said, not Mel Kross. Them. I asked both of them to stop, and he started attacking me. You taking his side. Nigga, I'm a grown. Nigga, I'm gonna be 50. I'm gonna be 50 in like fucking 11 days, bro. I don't have time for what he had time for. I said, attack who? I said, nah, bro, I ain't getting online. And I called Mel Kross. Mel was at work. I said, yo, Mel, Cat beef Ice Cold Leon. He want me to attack this dude. And I'm telling him no, now he attacking me. Everybody know how it started. Nigga, I will never attack my bros. See, me and Mel was arguing. Did he curse me there? I cursed him? No. Nigga, we love each other, bro. We're not gonna never agree on everything. But disrespecting Mel Kross, it's not in my heart and it's not in my body, bro. I would never go there. Never. And he should have had the same vibe that me and Mel got for each other. KK went there a couple times on a wreck where I said, yeah, KK, you wrecking, but I'm not really wrecking. KK, stop and apologize. We love each other, bro. We're not going to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He not being real right now. Oh, well, I may respond. Nobody respond to what? Ice Cold Leon? I'm Corey King. Ice Cold Leon, that's Mel Kross. That's the honorable Mel Kross. Salute, by that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, my thing is, at the end of the day, Nugget, man, I love you, man.
Yo, see, you need to be a fucking car salesman.
I love you, bro.
CK, you need to be a fucking car salesman. You need a car lot, nigga.
I used to do that.
You
Look, Amazing World. Go there, see, I know CK, give you a call. Look, at the end of the day, whatever. But at the end of the day, what my thing is, right? Cat love me, bro. Cat's play when come on. Cat, no, he love me, bro. I love him too. But the problem is, Cat not being a man. So you know what? I erred. Man, CK said he not attacked Ice Cold Leon. I said left it there. He attacked me when KK told him stop. He attacked KK. That's only KK involvement. Yo, son, why you doing that to CK? He just want to swatch the beef with y'all. Fuck that. You ain't gonna get him. Go with me against this nigga. But Ice is a baby. This is what we need. This is who we need to school. We need to school Ice. His generation. He undercutting them. You understand what I'm saying? So instead of him understanding, my nigga, I ain't going against that. He's a youth. I ain't going against him. What we can do is we can school him and show him what he should be doing, what he shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? We don't attack the youth. And that's my only point. Maybe Cat took it the wrong way, but I wasn't taking nobody's side against Cat. I would never do that. You see what's going on with Shy 120 and them? Because Cat said something about the whole hybrid and what he gonna do to them. So they attack him because of that. Any song drop, they drop him because they felt violated. I ain't dropped one song against Cat. You know why? I don't hate my little nigga. That's my little nigga, man. I'm hurt that he keeps attacking me, but I ain't saying, you know what? So when he wake up, he'll say, you know what?
CK, niggas, you know, niggas is grown, my nigga. Like, when you say, yo, when you chat, and then when you talk about, yo, that's my little nigga, no, that nigga be like, yo, come on, my nigga. No, nigga.
Listen to me. I'm feeling, time out, listen.
Just say you love a nigga and leave it at that.
Bro, guess what, bro? You know the problem is?
Hey, yo, if
I'm thinking now, 4 now, if I'm not 6 now. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, look,
how you gonna put me in the plastic finger and boof me, man?
That ain't what I did, bro. See what I'm saying? And look, and guess what? No, hold on, Cap. Before you go any further, let me deal with him now. You just agitated, bro. What you just did, you just stimulated some bullshit. And for what? Let me talk. You just said some shit that made him feel like I ain't saying a little bow wow you, bro. I'm talking some real shit. Look, you said trolls. Even though he ain't a troll, it was a troll comment though. I ain't bow wow you, bro. I'm just being real. You my little brother. You not my little brother no more?
Hey,
you not my little brother no more?
What?
This is how it started though, because it's what he just did. Mel Kross, am I wrong? Because of what he just did made Cat respond like, oh yeah, he gonna put me in a plastic glove. But I was just talking positive, and you took a positive and do a partial negative, and he bit on it. That's that troll shit right there. This is why I came on here. You know why? I've been studying all night. I said, you know what? Even you agitating, you throwing little shit out there. Mel got frustrated because when you said some shit, then another little homie from Cali said some shit. And I'm watching. That's why I came on here to let you know, bro, if you're going to mediate, don't stir it up, though, bro.
Oh nah, I ain't trying never. I
You just did though. But you just did though.
I ain't never
This
my
time you
shit.
just
My
did
shit is
though.
enlightening. I might throw a joke in there or say some.
Yeah, but guess what the problem is though?
But it ain't
Guess what
never
the problem is
that.
though?
Never no ill will.
Everybody don't take a joke the right way though. Cat got
Yeah.
a little bow out of this now because of what you said. I
Yeah,
didn't
but
do that.
look,
Before he came in,
one
come on, hold
thing
on,
he did.
Let me talk. I'm on my spill. Before he came in, I just confessed my love for Cat. But you ain't comment on that. You ain't comment on that.
I told him everything that you said.
Hey, Mel, let me tell you something about this shit right here, Mel. When you blog, placement and timing is everything. They can't beat me. Him, whoever you name, Queen, they can't beat me, bro. That shit he did with proper timing.
Yo,
Cat come in.
that
How
shit
you gonna
wasn't
put him
sad,
on
my nigga.
timeout
That
though?
shit
You
just.
should have came. He came in to your Cat when you was gone. She came and said how much he loved you. Blah 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 blah. You didn't say that. You commented on whether I'm calling him a little man or a boy. I ain't call you a boy, Cat. Let's kill that right now before he gets started.
I didn't say that. I didn't say none of that. I didn't say none of that.
But he took it that way though.
Nah, but the whole thing is, look, my whole point is, man, to get you brothers back. You niggas laughing, joking.
Yeah,
you niggas
that's
ain't
my little brother. He know what time it is
right now. That's my point of it, my nigga.
Yeah, but you know the problem is though.
Well, I'm not trying
the
to
problem is though. If you gonna be professional, be professional though. I said something, and you put the similarity to me trying to put him somewhere else, and I wasn't doing that. It's just my spill. Let me do my spill. He wasn't saying for you. Listen to me. I know Cat. You can't make Cat feel like you trying to play him. A Cat going to shoot.
You trying to spin me. I mean, this is the business.
I'm not spinning you. I caught it for what it was. People watching, so your CK slick. CK caught him. I caught you though. I caught you though. I caught you though.
CK bugging.
Hey, Cat, I want to tell you how much I love you and you my little brother, bro. No more than that. More than that. Bottom line.
There it is, man.
I caught you though. So now I see you on one. I got one for you though. I'm gonna slick you. Don't tongue wrestle with me, bro. You know what I mean?
Remember that, man.
Yeah,
hold
I
on,
slipped this shit.
Nino
It's all right though. I caught it.
again.
Mel, he almost set Cat off with the slicks he just did this now.
Before this PK show, man. What's your
I see
Nino
Mel
again,
over there
man.
doing Samuel Jackson.
I got the big on me, man.
See, my little brother back now.
Headlock now.
Chico the bar ass nigga.
You got too many niggas talking, man. I can't understand what's going on, homie. You got too many cats talking. I can't understand what's going on, man.
I need you to come in and put niggas in the headlock, man. I'm not blood.
Nobody can't put nobody in the headlock over here though. We blood.
What's happening though?
We just
bro.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Y'all done put niggas in the headlock.
Yo, CK, that's
How you gonna put a Wildcat? It's a gangster. Mel Kross a gangster. I'm a gangster. Nobody can put us in a headlock, nigga. That ain't happening. What you talking about?
Hey man, can you hear me, Timbo?
Nigga.
We can expound. They'll put 1, 2, and 3. They'll put us in headlocks. We can expound. We can vibe. No headlocks though.
All right, go ahead, yo, Nino.
Yeah, Nino, salute.
Nino, salute, Nino.
You gotta watch his words, boy. He a slick nigga. I like this nigga. I like him though. I respect it. I ain't beefing with him, but he a slick nigga. His word. He can put these niggas in the headlock.
Timbo.
Headlock? What?
Nah, look, we just can't look, nigga, because I don't got.
Can you hear me?
What's up?
Yeah, I have the right one on. I'm gonna fuck you up tonight.
Timbo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he lie. He know. It's mine. This nigga.
I can hear you. I can hear you. What's up, Nino? You can hear us?
You hear us, Nino? You can hear us, Nino?
I can hear y'all. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Your picture ain't moving.
Hey, check this out, man. Hey, Timbo.
Yo.
Timbo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Look at Cat. This nigga get the Cheeto Cat. Nah, that's my little bro. I miss that nigga, son.
Nino,
he was getting at me online. I miss that nigga.
Yeah, Nino, go ahead. Talk about it.
Man, I ain't got hey, listen, dog. Check this out, man. On the real, homie. I didn't get on this platform to be on some goofball shit. Niggas is supposed to be real men. Niggas supposed to be real men, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, this what separates men from the bullshit, right? I can't stand this social media shit because me, I prefer to be in the room with every nigga that want to be that tough nigga. I prefer to be in one room so we can all chit chat, debate, or wherever nigga
What I
feel.
said, Mel.
See, because check this out, because niggas get misconstrued with their
I agree
words.
with you. I agree.
Like you just told, hold on, homie, whoever you is talking, let me speak. Like Timbo, you just told the brother,
That's why I want to be face to face with niggas.
feel what I'm
I ain't with
saying,
all that.
of knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga can't even take that shit from a constructive standpoint of knowledge. The first thing nigga want to play is that tough road. Oh, yo, son, can't no nigga put me in no headlock. Man, if niggas
You
was in
can't.
front of each other, if niggas on each other, most average niggas wouldn't even be doing all this talking, bro. So I didn't get on here for all this. So how about this? Let's do this, Timbo. We need to reschedule for a whole different show.
That's right. Everybody face to face. I'm with it.
Because this wasn't the platform that we designed this shit for, man. We was designing this.
Pay attention, y'all. This is what I said from the stuff from the gate, Mel. I said we need to all be in one room together at a round table and we can vibe, bro. That's what I said from the gate. So, yo, we're going to do this West Coast, East Coast, all be in the rooms so that men respect men. Bottom line. He think it's some internet shit. This is for real over here.
Nah, but the point
Yo, Nino.
is that we came on here for a specific
He buffering
and a goal, and it was halfway there.
Yeah,
but it wasn't reached because
that's exactly what I said. You ask everybody,
bro,
even the bro Don, he was in CK business. He want to come home. Everybody talk.
Scheme came on, and it changed the tempo on what it was that we was trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we tried to do this shit yesterday, and yesterday our connection was bad. So today we sparked it off right, and we was good, and then the shit just went left after.
That's how I show you how it did. He gonna say, but nobody about a headlock. Nah, niggas, talk to us. Don't put us in a headlock.
All right, but look, that might have been a bad choice of words on my part, but yo, Cat, you was trying to say something to Nino?
Yeah, I was trying to holler at Nino. I don't know if he saw the live I did earlier. In the live I did earlier, I had spoke about I think it was you who did the interview with him, right? Info.
Yeah.
That was you, right?
Yeah,
so when I saw it, you know what I'm saying, I actually spoke upon it earlier. You know what I'm saying, where I was actually saying that a lot of the stuff that he was saying, I agree with. You know what I'm saying? I agree with a lot of the stuff that he was saying. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that it diverges at is because of the lifestyle of people from two different sides. You see what I'm saying? I went out to Cali. I only went out to Cali for 30 days, though. I didn't go out there for a long time. I took a little 30-day trip out there. I saw how family orientated they was. They more family orientated than we are. You know what I'm saying? Because we grow up, yeah, we got the moms and the pops and all that, but we outside running around. You know what I'm saying? Where in over there, what I saw from what I experienced was they had that real family type. Even when they in the gangs, the gangs is the same way. It's a brotherly type of thing. It's like it's not like we mans and we did something and that bonded us. It's no, we brothers. They on some real when they talk about the picnics and all that. That's not no lie. That's really how they own it over there. So I'm looking from his view, looking this way. When he's looking from it, looking this way, it's not how it's not. It's from its original form. That's like if you buy something, you want to buy something from its original form. So what he's saying is that and yeah, we got ourselves to look at about on that one. Is what he's saying is that on this side we have to if we're going to represent something that it originated somewhere, we should at least live the not maybe not the culture, but the whole moral, the reason why it was formulated. We should be the ones representing that in that form out of respect, because that's where it got created. You see what I'm
Come on,
Hey,
saying?
who is
So
come
so
on,
who
that
is the
Monster
brother
Hurts, bro.
speaking?
That's
huh?
Wildcat speaking. That's Wildcat speaking.
That's his OG Wildcat.
Wildcat. All right, what's up, Wildcat? You know, he point. I was just in agreements with it. He on point, man. It's like basically, like he said, bro. The bottom line is this: the whole thing, man, is when you talk about again, when we speak on the word gang culture, you got Chicago, you got all these other cats that jump aboard and say, well, oh, yo, gang started here, gang started there. They keep missing the whole point. We're not talking about gangs, quote unquote, overall. We're talking about Bloods and Crips that established and started in Los Angeles that kicked off a gang culture that set off influence throughout the world. So now you got Crips and Bloods culturally out the world. You feel what I'm saying? But the difference is because they grew up in a different aspect than us, they don't look at the culture that we look at it as. So the sincere of it, the sincerity, we take this shit in heart, from funerals to if you hit us, we hitting family.
And guess what? While he buffering, come amongst GKB, bro. Right now, today. Come amongst us. That same shit cat you seen in the party buses, all that. We do all that, bro. Funerals, weddings, mother's birthday, grandmother's birthday. We do all that.
Yeah, but
As
you
I
hear me?
said,
You
let
hear
me
me?
speak because I've been home 18 years, bro. No disrespect to
But
nobody. I've been home 18 years. And within 18 years, ask Mel Kross. He in the Bronx with October them. Nigga, my hood is superb. Like this, straight line now. It took a
yeah,
minute. We fought.
Hey, like it's
but what
Yeah,
he's
bro. Yeah,
saying,
hey.
hey, it's
what he's saying is that it
it's
should be all
it's
hoods. Why only just one sector of a hood? That's what he's saying. He's
It's
saying,
not one.
it's
It's
like
not one
hello.
second, bro. Yeah. Let him talk first. Now I'm gonna come back. Yeah, homie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's like, bro, look, we what it is on the West, man, is us G's, dog. And I'm speaking for, you know, the niggas that slam down behind them walls, the real G's that's on these streets, that's retired like me. I'm the mouth, I'm the mouthpiece for niggas who don't have this platform to talk for us, bro. Just because they don't appreciate another coast taking our culture and not giving that homage, respect to us as Cali as nigga, them is that's the Mecca.
Nah, we pay homage though, bro.
Mel, hold on, bro. This is what I'm saying. Like Mel said, that's the Mecca. So if it was
I can't
homage
hear
being
nobody.
played, bro, listen, it wouldn't be disrespect going back and forth. Niggas will understand the protocol. See, right now we don't got no protocol going on, and that's what we need to get to, east and west, so we can shut all this young shit down and all these youngsters going back and forth on this old lollygag ass social media. This is not my job and my platform, bro. I changed my life to become a motherfucking entrepreneur and a professional entertainer, bro. So my stories of my life is told into entertainment, homie. I bet and sit here and talk about gang shit all damn day. That's not my characteristics. I can give a shit about it. So what I do when I do speak on it, I try to enlighten others and enlighten them youngsters on the truth and facts. Because I don't sugarcoat shit, bro. Period. And let's go for both sides. I give credit to where credit is due. Crips, Bloods, the whole nine when I went through this shit, bro. So I give credit to where's credit due. Nigga, I know Vice Lords, I know GDs, you know what I'm saying, me, Rurukins, I know goddamn Latin Kings. I know niggas from all over. I know gangsters from all over. It's real thugs all over the fucking world. That's not questionable. It's the fact that cats got to understand everybody comes from different walks of life and different cultures. But if you're going to talk about this red and this blue, then damn it, you better understand that gang culture in Los Angeles is totally serious. And if we're going to get down, then why not follow the blueprint that was already drafted?
I agree with that. You know what I'm saying?
Rules, but instead, each coast took their own rules and they took our shit, they ran with it. So yeah, the West Coast real niggas feel some kind of way at heart because We got cats just like the youngster was tomorrow, man. We got niggas in the pen, died, all this. Homie, you know how many motherfuckers in the prison system in California for gang banging murders? Nigga, you know how many niggas of my homies we done lost ain't never coming home.
Nino Wi-Fi acting up on us.
Yeah, where everybody go? It's like everybody gone.
Yeah. Mel shit is acting up. But yo, Cat, man, look, man, I'm gonna end it, man. But I appreciate you tapping in, man, giving your perspective, man. At least trying to just, you know, my whole thing is, man, I'm just trying to, because, you know, I'm from New York, my nigga. So when I see you guys laughing and joking, I see it, yeah, that remind me of me and around the way with my homies, you know what I mean? So I want to see it. I don't give a fuck what you represent. At the end of the day, we all from New York. So I just want to see us representing that shit a little bit better, my nigga. That's all. And I'm trying to use my platform, my voice to.
Yeah, what I was trying to end this with, man, basically, because I don't want to keep going on and on, man, because we dragging this shit on and on. And then you got other cats that pop on, and everybody want to be, you know, they want to show their toughness on the internet. So my whole thing is this: what's the solution? How about that? Let's come up. Let's talk about solutions and resolutions, both coasts. That's how we gonna get rid of this motherfucking hatred, then, man. Let's talk about the hatred, solution, and resolution. Let's talk about that, gentlemen, gangsters, tough guys. Let's all come together. Niggas that claim they got power. See, here's the thing: I can get on a plane and come to New York and sit down in a meeting, but can cats on the East come to California and sit down in a meeting? Is the question. Are you gonna have the heart and the balls to do that without questioning yourself? Oh, yo, no, son, the Cali niggas gonna flip. So my whole thing is, you gotta be a real cat on here with that talking your leadership if you can't take nothing back to the communities or take nothing back to these youngers and really talk their talk to them. And what is your purpose even been on here, man? Tough guys. So what's the solutions? What's the resolutions? Fuck all the gang shit, nigga. Let's talk about us as being black men, white coastal, west, east, south, north, Miami, every damn where. What's our solution? I heard a brother speaking earlier, and I just heard him talking, and he was so fucking on point. Whoever he was talking just like me, adamant. He said, what the fuck we gonna do when these motherfuckers come in and we ain't trained and the shit go down?
Yeah,
see, that's the shit I'm already on, man. I'm 20 steps on that shit, ahead of the game. And this is how I train myself, my people, my family. You said me, my woman, I tell her, I teach her. Bro, we headed into a whole different catastrophe whether the fucking world want to believe it.
That's my background.
We ain't seen shit yet with this fake COVID silk screen,
that's my
man.
grandson.
All right.
We finna go into some shit, bro, and we ain't even fucking ready as a culture. You feel what I'm saying? We not even
said, I pretty much know where he getting at. So, you know what I'm saying?
Who's that?
I already know where he getting at. So, you know what I mean?
I can't hear Mel.
Yeah, I'm just agreeing with. I'm agreeing what the brother was saying. Mel, he was exactly on point as far as I hope, bro.
He agreeing with you. He agreeing with your point. And he agreeing with Wildcat's point that he made.
You can hear me, Wildcat?
Yo. Yeah, I can hear you, CK.
I can't hear Cat either.
I can hear. See,
can you hear me?
What I'm saying is,
I hear you, Mel. I can hear you. I can hear Cat. I can't hear him. I can't hear Nino.
Yeah, you the only
one
I
can
hear.
Yeah, I can hear you.
The only one I can hear too.
I can hear CK and I can hear Nino.
I can hear everybody.
Yeah,
I just can't hear Mel.
Like,
yeah, and for mine say can't hear everybody neither.
Nah, I can't. I can hear everybody. I hear
everybody.
everybody.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I ain't trying to sit and rebuttal at Cat or challenge you, Cat, but you ain't been home long. Understand, man? My cousin Prime, the nigga Paru, bro, he passed away, but his funeral in Miami, nigga, it was about 400 people from California, put all homies that know me because I've been in California with them. It's a whole never situation going on. Maybe Nino don't know about it. He may know about it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, that gap has already been like this. Gap went from here to here, bro. I've been in Cali, bro. I can tell you block streets. You can do this now. CK
nah, but that's not what we're trying to say, CK. We're not trying to say.
That's not what I'm talking about.
I just use my hood because I went to so many years of stopping dudes with the comparison with East and West. I went through that already, bro. I went through the struggles. I've been called a West Coast lover, all type of bullshit I went through, bro. That ain't what it was. I was just paying homage to the original form. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm from the East Coast, so I gotta hold what I hold down. At the same time, I hope that dudes understand that. Listen, man, I'm East Coast. I respect y'all, but I gotta reform what's over here.
But
Every
you supposed listen.
out here, cat.
But check this out, homie. That's what you
supposed
to.
Do
you supposed
every hood
to do
hats been pulled up. California hats been pulled up. You know what I mean? And all that. So that's what I was gonna say. Yo, I want to make sure I was challenging you, but bro, we already took care of that. That's already on deck. We on family oriented.
All right. We passed
money.
that.
Right now, Billy, the homie that came to Sean Paul, he got locked up. We just raised money to bail him out just now. So it's there. It's just that it's not there with the West yet. You know what I mean? Like all the West is not there. Some of them are there. Like, I fuck all the Elm Street homies.
Well, he did.
You know what I'm saying?
He did ask for a solution, right?
My cousin Prime fuck other people and shit. I mean, so you know, we linked in though.
He did ask for a solution. I think the solution would be.
Hey, listen, man. I just want to say this, man.
Interaction.
Before, gotta take care of
between
things,
us,
man. You know, it's been 3 hours for me right now.
You know what I'm saying?
3 hours, man.
Right,
I think that would be.
Time. I appreciate it.
Your info.
Y'all can hear me?
Cav had just hollered at me too. I'm about to hit Cav up.
Y'all can hear me?
Take it down, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We gotta do this again because we still
I can't
gotta
hear
make
Mel
our
Kross.
point. I feel like the point. It hasn't. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been reached yet. You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo,
okay.
How about we do
like
this right here, right?
Again.
How about we do it here, Mel? Listen, let's find a medium ground that everybody comfortable with. Let's come together. Before that step starts, I said, Mel, are we gonna do the East Coast, West Coast? Let's come in a room where we all together, we vibe and we chopping it up. So this way, cause online, you may say something.
But it might not happen.
It may get misconstrued.
It might take some time because you got people on different sides of the world.
I can't hear what he's saying.
They getting their money and different type of things. You can't just.
I just said let's put it together, bro. I'm gonna contribute. Mel, I'm gonna contribute. We gotta pay for people to come across. I'm gonna pay for it.
I understand, but that's still gonna be a process. We just trying to utilize whatever we can utilize. You know what I'm saying? It's really nothing we shouldn't be able to utilize as, you know what I'm saying, idealists, you know what I'm saying, as grown men, you know what I'm saying, and so forth. Only thing we gotta do is have discipline, you know what I'm saying, pick a day and we could do it and just stay on the topic and just stay on it and don't wave or don't
you can hear me
from
yeah,
it.
Hey, you Cat.
I can't hear. I can't hear. Mel Kross over there.
You can't hear me now still?
Nah, I can see his lips moving, but I don't hear
a minute because I noticed whoever goes out and in for a while. You know
I can't. What is he saying?
Yeah.
What is he saying?
He said whoever stay out for a while takes a minute.
I'm gonna talk to y'all later.
All right, salute.
All right, yo, peace, Mel.
Listen, what I'm saying, bro. Bottom line is, right? I can't speak for nobody else's pocket. My pocket is good. I'll contribute for us to get us a space. Look, and we come together, East and West, and we chop it up amongst men. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? Because he made a valid point. This is why I never did this. I was gonna do it for you because I fuck with you. I caught you in a couple little comments, yo. I caught you.
Yo, I just be trying to lighten the situation when the mood change. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying at the end there, whatever. I'd rather be in a room full of dudes so that men can respect men and gangsters can respect gangsters. That's it. He a gangster. He a knucklehead, but Wildcat is a gangster. I'm a gangster. I feel comfortable going to course with Wildcat, Mel Kross, and certain dudes. I know they get busy, so I know I'm safe because my brother got me. And hopefully our brother will have to be all brothers and we can put it together. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But just to know that I was watching because Natural said, yo, CK, look. So I was watching for a little while or whatever. I heard the little testosterone in the room. I listened for a minute. I didn't comment on that. I start commenting when I start hearing dudes going back in ancient history. We don't care about that. We care about the now.
See, my point of this was, look, this is what I did. Now. I brung Ascari on here. I brung Ascari on here, right? Ascari is on his 34th. Ascari is on his 34th year in prison, my nigga. for loving the same ideology that you
Can't hear you.
represent. You
What are you
understand?
saying, Cat?
So what I'm trying to do was
He said
bring you somebody.
Ascari is in prison.
All right,
said-
but guess what? It's more people that's blood over there than Ascari, bro. Put
Yeah, I
the panel
understand.
together.
I understand that. I
You know
understand
what
that.
I'm
I
saying?
understand that. But I'm just reaching out to the people that I was able to get next to. Now I'm using him as an example because what's the
What
solution?
he
Just
said?
like you said before, what's the solution to this? What we trying to? Where the growth at?
He
You
said, "What's the
understand what I'm saying?
solution?"
The solution is, I'm gonna tell you what my ultimate goal is. The ultimate goal
You
is
said you about to be 50, right?
this is the ultimate goal
Ain't
right
no
here for
spring
us to
chickens
come
out here, my
together
nigga.
and recognize each other and work
Who?
together.
Who about to be 50?
CK
Me.
said he about to be 50. So what
Oh.
I'm saying is, niggas
Yeah,
ain't no spring chickens, my
on the
nigga. So
13th, bro.
what's the goal, my nigga? What's
Oh,
the
yeah.
goal?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you owe me a bottle. Yeah, nigga. I want one of these, nigga.
What's that? Hold on, let me see.
Douce.
Oh, Douce?
Yeah.
You drinking Douce right now? Hold
Yeah.
on, what's today? Today is Monday.
Monday, yeah.
Oh yeah, you good. You in the woods somewhere too.
Nah, I'm in Brooklyn.
Oh, you back home?
Yeah, I'm Brooklyn, man.
That's some shit we do out here. We drinking that.
I made some good money today, man. I'm celebrating. You know?
But
I mean,
yeah,
I'll be hustling, Cal. I'll be bullshit, man. I'll be out here. I sell water at candy bars if I have to. You know what I mean? Real,
Yeah,
man. But anyway,
I do give him that. He will hustle his ass off.
that's a fact. At the end of the day, Cal, let me tell you something, bro. While we here talking, we hear each other, my nigga. Right? I was only mad at you, bro, because you didn't give me a chance to understand what I was saying. Whether you felt like you was right or wrong with the Ice Corleone situation, bro, I don't want to attack nobody online. You know why? They got us pinned as animals, savages. They can't invest in us because they think that, oh yeah, them niggas is jail niggas. Niggas more than us in jail, bro. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I didn't explain it to you right, but that was my only thing I was going to say to you. I want to take Ice Corleone's side. He gonna take even he going crap. I still say, yo, bro, that's cat, chill out. He gonna say, now she can't be saying that. That's cat, chill out, bro. Rashad get at you, whatever record you put at them or whatever, get at you, whatever, whether they said it first or whatever. I told them, I said, all right, enough now, stop. That's where they stop. They both stop. Why? Because I love that little nigga. That's my nigga, man. I knew him as a kid, the baby. The nigga wasn't moving, he was moving. So I always honor you, bro. I have no smoke with you. I don't try to discredit you. I never badmouthed you. I never did none of that. But the internet, son, is not for it. You know why? I know you a tough cat. We could have sitting you face to face. I know you ain't soft. We could have talked it out or we could have walked it out. And after that, guess what we did? Ate and been blood. You know what I'm saying? Ain't about none of that shit, bro. I ain't on that. You just understand. So that's why it took a long time to really responding. And even though Popcorn, you may feel he a troll, he kept saying, yo, CK and KK not trying to really come at Wildcat, and you wasn't listening. We wasn't trying to come at you, bro. Why? What I'm gonna do? Lie on you? You're not soft, bro. You put your work in, undoubtedly. So I don't want to fight with you online. I don't want to fight with the homie online. You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
Nino,
And I
look, I
just
got a
met him. I
question
just
for
met
Nino
him. I just
before
met
I
Nino. I
forget.
don't know Nino. I don't want to fight with Nino online. All we got is this, bro. All we got is blood, bro. I don't want to fight with no homie. You know what I'm saying? I just want to understand one thing. Is this the only thing I want to understand? Do you love me and willing to make a sacrifice I'm willing to make? Because I give my life for this shit. ASAP. I already showed you that. Put that Mac shit behind. Blood stand for something totally different, but it stands for the same thing on both coasts. When we going to bring it together as one whole and make this shit work for our population. Forget us. We already did our time, man. I'll be 50 on the 13th. So it ain't about me. It's who come behind us, bro. It's about that youth, the babies. Can we come together and make this shit work for them so they can stop killing each other? Right now, it's the COVID virus going on, and they still catching bodies. It's a disease going on called the black man disease. Kill blacks. Ain't no crackers getting killed. We killing each other. When did that shit
Man,
stop?
it ain't no secret that we our worst enemy. What's your question, Timbo?
Oh yeah, nah. My
I hear you
question
now,
was
blood.
about something that we was talking about earlier. But yeah,
I can't hear Tim. I hear you, Nino.
Nino, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear everybody.
Yeah,
You
now
hear
my
me?
shit was
Hey, Wildcat, I can't hear Timbo though.
I meant to ask you in the beginning, man. Now the
Yo, just tell me what he's saying, if you
LA
don't mind.
UBN, the LA UBN Constitution, right? Took parts from the
Yeah.
BL and the BGF. Now, can you tell the viewers
You look mad
what the
familiar too,
BL
Nino.
and the BGF
Probably
stand
seen you
for
on
and
the
who they
West
are?
before too.
Well, again, man, like I said, I don't mind, you know, being a connoisseur when it comes down to the gang culture of this West Coast and giving the real fact history, because I rather be someone like myself or any other person who really come from this and really lived it and walked it, give the factual findings of our history than other niggas who ain't really lived it to talk about something they don't know what they talk about. Now,
Facts.
what I'm not gonna do is because it's a decode and there's just rules with this shit, period. And I'm a real one. There's certain things I'll speak on this internet, there's certain things I'm not gonna talk about this internet because it ain't for the internet to know, you know what I mean, when it comes down to the real
Facts.
significance of the culture. That's some behind the scenes shit that will be
Facts.
talked about. And now BLs and basically you have in prison in California, you got organized structured cliques, bro. You know what I mean? You got organized groups that formulate and they stand for different purposes, but it's still all revolved around pro-black. You got the Jamas, which is BGFs. They got their own set of rules, their own constitution. Their
Bring that back.
constitution is
Bring
about
that.
the
No,
people.
bring that back, plug. Bring that back. You got what? Bring it
The
back.
Jamas, BGFs, man, the Jamas,
I know.
BGFs.
I know.
That's the real effect. Anywho, like I'm saying, man, they got their own constitution. You feel me? It got nothing to do with the Bloods Constitution, the Crips. They ain't take that from the Crips Constitution, nothing from the Blood.
Facts.
None of that. The BGS had their own constitution. Their constitution is formulated from the George Jackson and the Black Panther aspect in that era. So BGS is an
Remember
original.
remember
BGS
George Jackson, Jonathan Jackson, little brother?
Hey, hold on, K, bro, you gotta let me speak. You gotta let me speak, though, homie.
Go.
You gotta let me speak. You know, because
go ahead. I agree with you. Go.
So what I'm saying is, BGFs is an original origin, the first original origin black organized. If you want to put the criminal syndicate on it, because you know there was criminal elements behind it as well. But they the first black organized situation we had in the prison system that actually protected black from the actual racial culture back in them late 50s and 60s and 70s, coming up in the early 70s. So then coming along, you have the BLs, you got vanguards. Let me break it down. You got Crips. Now the Crip structure came about because, again, each one of these structures got their own different constitution, homie. Ain't nobody pulled nothing from bits and pieces from nobody. These structures that were created by the founders took from their Crippin' and their Crip elements and their Crip rules, and they put that structure amongst their constitution on that element. Same thing for the B-Dogs, for the Blood. They took our culture for what we stand for and set our rules, and they applied that into the Constitution. But then they added to the Constitution. You know what I'm saying? So you got Vanguard, you got what you got then you got the CCO. And what this is, these are organized prison gangs, which are ex-Crips or former ex-Crip leaders or former soldiers who used to be Crips who turned over into that element and they came under the Constitution. And then you got individuals still Cripping, still active as Crips, that's under their Constitution. Just like you got Bloods that's from different hoods, Pyrus, Brills, Bonnie, Wise, but they under the UBN Constitution, they under the BL Constitution. But they still Bloods for their neighborhood, but they under that Constitution. So what comes first is that Constitution, because that's their structure, that's what they're under. It's the oath, just like any other thing. Oh, I took the oath when I decided to be in these streets and be active 27 years of my life, and I mean active, putting real work in out here in Cali, because that's what we do. So I took an oath, dog, from the Nixon Guard when I got put on. I didn't get walked on. I got cornered in, jumped in, nigga. Feel me? I had to run through a line of bounty hunters. First generation, my big homies, and second generation of my generation, nigga. This is the differential. That's why we say we take this shit so serious. You niggas didn't get. Let me slow down because I don't want niggas get offended. Cats bite coastal didn't apply their rules like we applied our rules. That's what made so many of us so motherfucking silent and tough in them eras because we fucked niggas up to get on the game. So we knew you wasn't no snitch. We knew you wasn't no pussy because you went through this torture we had to put you through. And then the tests that came about behind it. So many clips formulated like that in LA, and that's what made these games so solid, Crips and blood. Because niggas got put on. They didn't get walked on. They didn't get a phone call from them.
You know
Same
what?
shit we went through though. We ain't just get in. We got in how we got in, nigga. We put it in, nigga.
Oh man, we went through hell like
Yeah.
Now he was giving a
I just want him
comparison
to
on how you
understand. We
guys
went
on
through the
how to
same shit they
initiate
went through.
guys.
Yeah, they fathered the game.
Yeah, but
So
see,
he was giving look, he was giving a comparison on how guys get initiated and get courted in on the
You
west.
talking to him? I can't
Now
hear
give us an understanding about how you be courted in or initiated on the east, or if you could speak about that, and you know whatever you feel comfortable with speaking on.
I mean on the east, man. Listen, the way it went,
they don't know.
Man, the way it went, it was crazy, yo. Because it was really, it was really basically like you're in the Bing, you're in the box, but you still got to put in work. So now you got to get creative with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to start cutting the belts off your waist. You got to start flipping the handcuffs and the chains all the way to the front. You got to learn how to break the cuffs along the side of the
But
bed.
make sure they know it ain't starting the box though. Make sure it starting the population.
Oh yeah. And you know, in Pop Dog, it was the same thing. In Pop Dog, you had dudes that was pulling out the brass from the floor. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we had scalpels, all kind of rug cutters, all types of joints. So you had dudes running around getting blades so bad from. You had one dude that got blades from his head to his ass crack. You know what I'm saying? He got around 200 and something staples from the middle of his head to his ass crack. You know what I'm saying? So you know you already knew that in order for you to really get down with it, you had to put that work in. That means, okay, now we on the bus going to court, and you know you're gonna get caught for that one. It ain't like you can say, oh, I ain't do nothing. You just saying, yo, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? This is what I gotta do, so they can understand that we ain't playing. That this is for real. You know what I'm saying? So we on the bus on the highway going back to Rikers Island, coming back from court, and we blowing dudes right on the bus and all that. We making the bus driver go swerving crazy, the sirens and all that. He got to get through the booth and all that. You know what I'm saying? And then from there we knocking out depths, wardens. You know when you knock out a depth with a warden, the ass whooping that you get
But
an ass whooping.
this is another point I want to make before we get to
Cat. What you had to do,
you gotta start
if you went
promoting
into a
shit.
house, it was nothing but enemies.
Yeah, I understand. This is your life. I understand that. This is what you guys lived and all that.
If you walk into a house, there's nothing but enemies.
As far as the
what you
public
gotta do?
is concerned,
oh, you had to eat.
You gotta start.
You gotta go in that house.
Hold up, CK. Hold up.
You gotta go in that house and get your dudes.
My whole thing is I be trying to use my platform is because I know guys that
come home. We had to fight each other.
Y'all hear me?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think CK can hear you.
CK, you can't hear
him, but I hear you.
Yeah, well, Cap, my whole thing was for brothers to start because all that shit, man, that shit, you know, it's your life, of course, but we can't put none of that shit on a resume.
I don't know why I can't. Let me come back in. I don't know why I can't.
You understand what I'm saying? Like when you go into a job interview, you can't put how many niggas you tow up, how many motherfucking police you knocked out, and all that.
All that.
So we gotta start
out the window
because people start putting y'all in the box. Oh, okay, that was their life. This is what they've been through. That because it was what they've went through that's made them who they are now. We trying to show the growth, where we going from here. You know what I mean? To start trying to glorify some shit that we could really, that shit that really hold weight in the real world, my nigga. Because look, I was fucking around, running around, doing all that shit, my nigga. And then when I stepped out into the real world played by totally different rules, my nigga. All the street shit went out the window. A neighbor tell on you, a neighbor complain on you. What the fuck, yo, which you ready to go bite their head off. But in the real world, You can't do that. So I had to learn life all over again. You understand what I'm saying? So my whole shit is we got to start promoting that, my nigga, because it's a reality check, my nigga. When you leave that street shit alone and you really become life, because the streets is a young man's sport, my nigga. You can't do that shit forever. So when you leave that shit alone and step away, it's like you got to learn life all over again, my nigga, because your whole way of thinking, you was thinking and you was trained for a certain environment. But when you step outside of that environment, everything you might have learned some things that you could take away from that environment with. But in the real world, man, it's this normal society with normal thinking motherfuckers, man, because our way of thinking and the way we grew up is not normal, my nigga. And I'm saying it because I did the same shit. So I know that whole way of thinking is not a normal way of thinking. We tell ourselves it's normal. You know what I mean? The shit is mental health shit. It's PTSD. It's all type of shit, my nigga, that we don't deal with. You know what I mean? So I use my platform, and I use me and my partner. We use our platform. That's why I talk to the people we talk to. I always put a message in what we saying, because I got loved ones that's never going to come home from jail. You know what I mean? I got loved ones that been strung out on drugs and fucked up. Man, I know that whole way of thinking, that whole mentality has us fucked up, because when we step outside of that box of what we call our neighborhood and all that shit, to the regular world, we look crazy as a motherfucker and we think we normal. You understand what I'm saying? So that's my point of it all, man. Before this shit get way left and everything like that, that's the point of it all to me. You know what I mean? Because we all got influence. I don't think, you know what I mean? I don't really think about that type of shit in my everyday life, because I got a life, but we got a platform that people watch and motherfuckers tune into. Yeah, of course, they subscribe more to the bullshit. And when you talking that real shit, they might not want to hear it. But we in our hearts as real, as quote unquote real niggas, we gotta know that we gotta do better, my nigga. We gotta know that, especially publicly.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And you know how you just said about when you coming out and you coming out from especially from doing time. You know, the first thing you do is you take a deep breath. Take that deep breath, and then you say, all right, now I can't blaze a dude like I was blazing when I was locked up. Can't do those things no more. That's over with. I can't even react the same way anymore. That's over with. Now I gotta adapt to my surroundings, which means that now I'm going into a surroundings where I could be, where they can see. You remember that movie, They Live?
I ain't sure, but I'll check it out.
There was a movie called They Live with Roddy Piper in it. It
Oh
came
yeah,
out.
yeah. I remember with the glasses, with the sunglasses, you can see.
That's
Yeah,
a fact. That's a
yeah,
fact. Now you
yeah.
saw when he put those glasses on, he saw people for who they were.
Right.
Right. So
Right.
that's the same way. That's the same. That's the type of vision that we, when being incarcerated for so long and we come out into the free world, we have those glasses on, because the thing about it is that we naturally,
And
to
where
survive,
KK at, man? Where KK at, man? We need to
to
get KK here, man, too, man, so we could try to put some water on that. If you know what I mean, I don't want to overstep my boundaries and nothing, my nigga, but it just, you know what I mean. While we talking and we vibing, my nigga, and
yeah.
everybody it's just an energy, my nigga. You put that shit in the universe, my nigga. That's just, it's an energy. That shit is going, it's gonna go. You know what I mean? And you might not feel it right now. When you leave out, you might say, you know what? Damn, he right. You know what I mean? I ain't looking for no props. I ain't looking for none of that, my nigga. I just want to see real niggas, man, that got love for each other. It really ain't about nothing. I'd rather see niggas hug it out, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like I'm just saying that's just my point of view, bro. I'd rather see a nigga hug it. Even if you ain't gotta be best of friends and besties and all that, but just have a mutual respect for each other, at least when it comes to publicly. You can call each other what you want to call each other behind the scenes, my nigga. But when at least when it comes publicly, if y'all showing a mutual respect, the shit'll go out in the universe, my nigga. The whole vibe will change, my nigga, because y'all are influential, my nigga. All of y'all got, just like I told you, I didn't tell you that, and I was trying to tell CK that before. No, it was KK. This is y'all right now, all split up. This is y'all that's right now, all split up. Y'all got to come back like this, my nigga. Y'all gotta
Not really though.
A nigga for real.
Not really though. This is us right here all split out. It's one nigga need to come back. One nigga need to come back. We all here.
You see
one
this?
nigga to come back.
Yeah.
You see this?
We need one nigga to come
At
back.
least
Look.
you can laugh though,
This
man. You
nigga
know what I
right here,
mean?
look.
That's better than it was a
Come
couple
back, boy.
days.
Yeah, this is crazy. You know, it's always gonna be me. You know what I'm saying?
Cause guess what? Look. I was the first. I went publicly. Oh my bad. I went publicly and said, "Listen, man, that's my little brother. I love him. Hope he see this live and understand that it ain't even that serious." Guess what, Cat? Look, Cat. Words is just words, bro. You ain't smack me. You ain't cut me. You ain't shoot me. All that. Oh, he said Frank Stan. That's another man's mentality. Once again, another thing that's been passed on to the black man. If a nigga say something, you think you gotta kill him. Come on, bro. It's just a word, bro. Just a word. What counts is when I'm going through something, so your cat pull up. When you pull up, that's more important than whether you say some shit that I ain't like. It's only words, bro. They don't kill. Words don't kill. You know what? You know when words kill? When you got a nigga. A nigga is an ignorant person. They don't know that their true origin and going by whatever was laid down, whatever ideology or school of thought they put in their head, they go by that. I'm my own identity, bro. I'm my own man. I just want to say, you know what? I violated my bro. At the end of the day, my bad. And I was good with that. I started calling you out to try to hit your pride and your ego to make you come and see me. Other than that, I don't have it in my heart to hurt you, because I love you. You know what I'm saying? I just want to pull you out so you can face me like a man. I know once you see me, you'll say, this is CK, man. Before anybody in the adults, all that shit, I came to adults, it was me and CK. All the way through. From start to finish, always been me and you. Behind the scenes, I told Shaw 120, yo, all right, I got your little rack, he got his rack. But they said, no, they didn't. See why CK, they stopped. Because I told them our relationship. They understand our relationship. Our vibe was our vibe.
If Kev want to come on, Kev could come on, man. I mean, I don't know how. I'm not sure how you feel, Kev. But if Kev want to come on, you can come
Kevin
on.
in
I
the
ain't
cell
sure how
right
you
now.
feel.
He in the cell right now. The CEO told him don't get on. He in the cell right now. You know what I'm saying? KK, coked up. Right there, whatever. My nigga this right here, right?
But if
That's all I
KK wanted to
wanted.
come on, he'll come on. He'll
I
tell me.
just
He'll
wanted you
send
to
a link.
man up and just think, damn, you know what? CK was trying to squash it. CK ain't trying to come at me. I was trying to come at you, bro. So when I finally start talking, because now you start pissing me off. I'm like, damn, nigga put a rat face on me. You put this on me. I mean, this thing's wild. Like, when did this shit stop? So then I started responding. I started saying a little shit. I started calling you after the 31. Take your phone. Because I wanted to deal with you face to face. Once you see me face to face, you want to say, you know what? No matter what nigga say, this is big bro. This nigga who never forsake me. He ain't running. He ain't leaving me nowhere. Come on, cat. We got famous for that bullpen movie. So what I did is them against me. You happen to be in the back of the pen. When I walked in there, bro, it's the same way I do it every housing unit on the streets, every block. I'm walking on that block, bro. I'm gonna get my dues. They'll either lay me out or we gonna get it to shaking for whatever we standing for. And if you stand for what you stand for, right now in this moment, this platform, then it's over and it's dead, man. You gotta be a man. I've been a man. I said, I ain't dissing cat. I want to hear about cat, talk about cat. I'm gonna bang on you. I meant that because your problem with me should be with me, bro, not the internet. That's it. I never had a problem with you, bro. When it was going on, shout out to yo, you ain't gonna say, I ain't say nothing, bro. I'm good. Why? Because if I reciprocate, then it's gonna look like I always had an ulterior motive or problem against him. I ain't never had a problem with you, man. Come on, man. I should brag about you, bro. I should brag about you. Even in Southport, when shit was going on, you stood your ground. Nigga, I ain't gonna get CK, nigga. You bugging, like. Guess what? Wasn't I right though? It's some ever shit. It's some ever shit you need to know what's going on right
You
now.
talking
You
about
didn't
the
know
stuff
what's
with
going on
Don
right now.
Q?
That's it, yeah. But apart from that, It's some shit going on right now. You don't even know about. It's gonna break your fucking heart. It's not for the internet though.
But yo, look, my brothers, look. I'm gonna get out y'all way, man. I'm gonna get out y'all way. I'm gonna get out y'all way and let y'all chop it up, man.
It ain't for here. I'm gonna call your phone. It ain't for here though.
Yo, look, I appreciate everybody's time for pulling up, man. I appreciate your time, Cat. I appreciate you, man.
I ain't done with you though. Me and you gonna have our word though.
CK, holla at me, man. We can go live, man. You owe me a live. You owe me a live,
family.
bro. You owe me a live on IG. You still owe me a live, remember?
And guess what? And my word is my bond. You got it.
I bet. So we'll do that this week, man.
Call me, Cat. It's gonna break your heart,
man. Y'all brothers salute, man. Y'all be safe, man.
All right. Salute, bro.
One love.
Set the live up tomorrow. We're gonna do a live tomorrow.
Bet.
All right, boom. Cat, call me.
Cat, man, I'm gonna inbox you, bro.
All right, hit me up.
All right,
hit me up, info.
Yeah.
And tell Nino tell Nino hit me up, man.
Got you, man. I'm gonna give Nino your info. Nino wanted your math and all that, so I'll get that to him. I'll send that to you.
Yeah. Get that to him, man. I want to holler at him, man.
All right, for sure, indeed. Peace.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, got you. Salute.